Hey everyone, how are y'all? Hey Vapor, how are you? Scott, that is good news. I know you're happy. Alright, y'all, I'm not going to be here long tonight. Maybe 2 hours tops. But I do want to get through these cases and just all the flipping craziness in it. If y'all can hear my pages moving around, I do apologize. I'm trying to put all my sticky notes where they belong. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm just hitting all kinds of stuff up here. Hold on. Betty Joe, it's 20 where you're at. It's actually 40 degrees here. And they've got the heat on. And I'm burning up. Meta Mom, how are you? Betty Joe, how are you tonight?
Good.
You staying warm?
Trying to. Yeah. It's 20 here. It's dropping down to 16.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like I said, it shows right now it's 40. They've got the heat on in here. I've got the air going in my room. I am sweating. I'm so hot. It literally feels like an oven in here. Meta Mom says it's 29 where she's at and she's freezing.
Yes, I am too.
They
Our heat went
they were
up.
talking about 52 degrees, just laughing about it. Cool gamer, how are you tonight? Y'all will have to excuse me. I think I'm getting sick.
Being in air conditioning.
I think that's what it is. I get here lately. I don't know why, but I get hot. That's why I'm ready for winter to get here, and I get hot and then cold and hot and then cold, and I think that's what's doing it. Plus, I haven't felt good in the last several days, so it's just I don't know. I gotta go to the doctor next week for some tests on some stuff, and if I even get to make it to the damn appointment. Avery, how are you?
I
Michelle.
would look Avery shows up.
Yeah, I was just talking to her a minute ago in Discord. She felt so unloved, y'all, because I didn't answer her back. Avery, how are you?
Hey. Oh, hold on.
Okay. I've been in bed all day with my.
Okay. I still had YouTube open.
Oh, okay. Hey, Cats Meow, how are you? I wish I could have stayed in bed all day today, Madam Mom. Oh my god, I've had to force myself to get up and get up out the bed because this shit here is just. I'm over it, y'all, for real.
I'm sorry. I hope
It'd
I hope things will get better soon.
they think may know what it is. Just got to get the test done to confirm it. And I've kind of known about it for a while. Just haven't said anything to anybody yet until I know for sure. But I have faith that everything is going to be good.
Is it something that can be treated?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. It'll be a long journey if that's what it is, but I'll be all right. I'm not. I don't. I'm not a quitter, and I don't give up stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Boy, making me nervous.
I'll be
Making
all
us all
right.
nervous.
I'm sorry. I mean, seriously, if it turns out that's what it is, I'll be good. I have. I'm not gonna say I've dealt with the worst stuff in my life, but I've
But
dealt with some pretty bad things in my life that I've made it through. So,
we'll fight right along with you.
oh, thank you, cats.
Boy,
So,
now I'm really nervous. Thank
yeah,
you. Now I'm gonna shoot.
it'll be all right.
Well,
It's
yeah, I know it's gonna be all right. I mean, it has to be.
well, of
Yeah.
course,
We're gonna pray that into existence. But
right.
mm,
So, um, I'll be good. Either way, I'll be good. So, anyway, so have y'all been keeping it with all this, like these crazy cases? Hey, Elsie, how are you? And thank you, honey. These crazy cases that are going on right now, like Hannah and the whole uh, husband, ex boyfriend with husband's girlfriend on the same flight as her, and all this and that.
yes,
I heard something
that
about it.
phew,
I'm
that,
married.
Okay,
that
so
case is wild.
apparently Hannah and this Alan dude are married. Hannah's ex boyfriend, which we heard was on the flight with her. Okay.
He knows about it.
Wait, what was that again, Betty Jo?
Something about he knows about it.
Okay, well, he's involved with it
Yeah.
because the girlfriend, or maybe ex girlfriend, I don't know which we should call it, but either way, the girl that was on the flight with him is the girlfriend slash ex girlfriend of Hannah's husband. And the guy that Hannah's married to, this Alan dude, is from Argentina. My question is, where is Alan? Uh, what was that girl's name? Hold on, I gotta find her name. It starts with an M. Mariana and Hannah's ex-boyfriend. Where are they at? Because we did hear that the ex-boyfriend went on to New York City, but where's Alan and Mariana at? That's what I'd like to know.
I think they're still in Maui, or well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I heard that the one she's married to is in Mexico. Is why she went to Mexico.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
hadn't heard that. Okay.
Well, see, yeah, they were all on a flight together, but Alan was flying with Hannah apparently, and Mariana was flying with Hannah's ex-boyfriend because she's now with him. But actually, Alan and Mariana are together. You see what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
married the others
A whole
for
big.
like this whole green card scandal thing.
Yeah.
Now I heard on one of the Law and Crime, one of the channels where
Mm-hmm.
the attorneys and stuff talk, and they were saying that because no green cards have been issued from what they were doing, there's actually no
No,
crime
no crime for
that
it.
they've
Right.
committed, so no reason for her to run unless there's something they don't know about yet.
I
But
don't.
now I feel mad at her because her dad, what she's
See.
doing to her family. But then I wonder if her family's involved because SF Investigate said they sent him a voicemail telling him that they want to control the narrative, that they don't want him putting out that she's voluntarily left, and they're still trying to raise more money.
But
Well, I know the
go ahead, Betty Jo.
GoFundMe is not up anymore.
No, I think
They,
they took that down, didn't they?
they
Yeah.
started a new one.
I don't know
Oh,
about that, but
I didn't know about the new one. Wow. I'm on the fence if I want to be upset with her or not, because in a way I do, because of the fact that she left. She had people thinking that she was missing,
yeah.
and then she goes down to Mexico. But then again, in a way, I don't want to be upset with her, because if she's doing her own thing and she just wants to get away from everything, then who can blame her for wanting to do that as well?
Right.
But
But
the thing is, though, I feel this
her
is just what I
her
feel like.
dad.
Yeah, I feel like if she wanted to just get away and do her own thing, that's fine. But just send a note to somebody and say, hey, I'm going to be off grid for a while. Instead
Or
of letting all these people think the worst.
Right. Or, well, now being that the way everything's played out and them searching and all that, police are going to want to talk to her and they're going to want to actually see a video or something of her
Yeah.
to prove that she's okay.
Yep.
Well, so they put, it's called a second detainer is what they put on her. So whenever, if she crosses back or her passport picks up anywhere, they'll hold her just to question her, just to make sure that she's okay.
Right.
Like,
Because
she's
I
not in
think that's
trouble.
right. I think that's what their main concern is right now is just, making sure that she is okay. She's doing this of her own free will and all that. If she, I just feel bad because the dad felt the need to do what he did for whatever his reason was. And she doesn't even come out after that and say, if she even knows about it, because there is probably still a chance that she doesn't know that happened because she left the country before he passed away. But if she knows about it and she still didn't contact anybody and let them know, hey, I'm okay. I mean, for some, if people are upset with her over that, you can't blame them.
No.
Yeah. Seems like she had this planned out because she had cash and, everything to pay for her bus ticket, and she still had her ID and passport, so she lied about that.
Yeah, I don't think the itinerary that she had to go to New York, I think that was just a ploy. Maybe she already knew that she was going to go to Mexico once she hit LA and just didn't want to tell anybody, which is perfectly fine. But whenever it turns into a full blown search and your family flies in and they're searching for you and nobody knows where you're at, police are using resources that could be used on someone who is actually missing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have at least said, hey, y'all don't need to be looking for me. This is where I'm at and I'm perfectly fine.
Right.
So Steve Fisher said, I think it was on Nancy Grace. I watched it somewhere. He played the voicemail that the family had left.
Mm-hmm.
So they started another fundraiser to expand the search into Mexico. And this was like right about the time when he came out and said, that she had crossed willingly into Mexico, and this was all of her own free will. And they left him a pretty nasty voicemail, saying, no, we don't want you putting that out. And it just...
Well, if it's the truth, then why not put it out? Like, there's people, just even if they're just sitting at home doing what they can on the computer to try to find information out to find out if she's okay. Why would they not want that put out?
Yeah, there's something very odd going on.
And not only that, if they wanted to search into Mexico, well, then you pay for it. Why does other people got to pay for it? That's your choice, because she already said they already said she's not missing.
Right.
Yeah.
That she went into Mexico on her own free will.
Right. And she went by herself.
If you want to search, you pay for the search, not
exactly.
Everybody.
Yeah. Don't ask everybody else to pay for it for you. Okay, Venom, I will.
Things just aren't adding up at all with this whole case. It's just very all over the place.
And then when they came out with she's married and it could be for a green card reason, I mean, that's her choice. If she's trying to help somebody get their green card.
I don't know. This case is just like, seems like it's getting weirder by the day, though.
Well, yeah, but if it
does, yeah.
Yeah, they need to investigate it.
Right.
And see, King was telling us the other day, because we were asking, like, if she went into Mexico, like, if she doesn't, like, say she doesn't know anybody, like, how, and she doesn't have any money, like, how is she taking care of herself? And King was telling us that the way it is over there is that people will take you in and let you, live with them and feed you and everything.
Oh, wow.
they said that she might have met a friend over there. So we don't know.
Yeah, that could be too. So crazy.
Some of these people are making a big deal out of I get her father did what he did, but that could have been a whole separate reason.
What's so
Yeah.
sad too is she was already in Mexico for like what
Right.
7 or 9 days before her
Uh,
dad
yeah.
did
Let's see,
that.
she went into Mexico
On
November the 12th, and he passed away. What day was it?
So like
26th, I think.
20.
24th.
It was either 24th or 26th.
Yeah, it was one of those 2 days.
I want to say the 26th.
I think it was like 12 days. I
So,
think that from the time she went into Mexico that he
Mm-hmm.
passed away. You can
right.
get a long way in Mexico in 12 days.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no telling how deep she is into Mexico whenever he passed away. And they're claiming that she doesn't have her phone with her, but I don't believe that she doesn't have a phone with her. You
Yeah.
just don't travel, especially if she's traveling by herself,
Yeah.
without a phone into a different country.
She's going to have
Right.
she probably has a burner phone.
Yeah. And cash and
And people
oh my
send
goodness.
cash apps
Right.
and Venmos. She's probably got all that information on her burner phone.
Yeah, I haven't even checked the Venmo. I need to do that to see if anybody
But,
else has sent her anything.
you know, for her family to say that she's still missing, she's not.
No, she was seen going across the border.
But
It,
if they want to keep
oh,
searching, well, then they should pay for it, not everybody else.
yeah. Okay, let me check Venmo real quick.
And
Do you
is
remember the? I'm sorry, Betty Jo.
is it wrong that she wants to be left alone?
Oh, no. She just needs to let someone know. You know
Exactly.
what I
She
mean?
does need to let her family know something.
Well, I have to reserve my answer until I know more about why it is that
Yeah,
she wanted to go off the grid. Because if they uncover some criminal activity, I don't know. I have a weird
or,
feeling that there's more to this.
or it could be family issues. Nobody knows about it. No,
Hmm.
it could be something that one of her family members done. She doesn't want to be bothered, so she left. Nobody's really going to know until she is ready to actually come back and say, "Hey, this is why I left."
Okay.
Right.
So
It
there
can,
has been some people that has some more people that has sent her Venmos.
Really?
Yeah.
sending her
Wow.
Okay, so one person says, have fun in Cancun, have fun in Mexico, let your fam know you're safe, take care and wish you the best. Pardon me, but what the hell is going on? Uh,
Wow.
safe travels, call your family. Tamales on me, enjoy Mexico.
Wow.
Uh, I hope you're safe. You don't owe an explanation. Here's some taco money, girl. Have fun. Somebody else says, please stop wasting public resources.
and that's true, which that's what happened.
Exactly.
But
Uh,
and
tequila shots on me. Call your family. Your family's wasting our taxpayers' money. Reach out to them. Let's see. Enjoy Mexico, but please reach out to your family for any future vacay plans. Uh, for your taco funds. Enjoy. This other person, Hannah Banana, come back to the U.S. You can get a podcast deal and recoup the money lost from the marriage gate. If Suge Knight can do his podcast from jail.
What? Whoa.
There must be more. Oh wait, okay, there is. Hold on. Just come home already. The family is not going to stop.
some people need to
That one sounded personal. I don't know. I
like
felt like that one felt like they know her
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
or her family.
This other one just put $20 in there, so that must have been how much they sent to her. And then the last one is, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. So there's still people sending her.
Okay, that one was funny.
trying to see there because there's another Hannah Kobayashi, but that's not her. Let's see if this is her.
It's just crazy that people are sending her money, telling her to have fun.
Yeah, when she needs to be
does.
contacted. I mean, she can
Wow.
have fun, but just you don't even have to come back. Just contact somebody and let them know that you're okay.
She don't
That's
even have to contact her family. Just contact the police department.
yeah,
I
because
don't.
that's who she needs to contact is the police
And
department. If she wants to contact her family, that should be optional, but she should contact law enforcement, video and all. Let them see. She don't even have to really tell them exactly where she's at. Just like, look, I'm okay. I'm not in any danger. I'm safe. I'm doing my own thing. I'm good.
Hmm.
exactly.
That's all she's got to do. And they can stop all of this. And,
Wow.
police can relay that message to the family. And if the family decides that they want to continue looking for her, then they can do that at their own expense. Because at that point, it's not the public's responsibility to fund your search for somebody who doesn't want to be found.
Yep.
I don't really think she's on big hay,
I don't
but
know.
wow.
She might be.
I mean, if
No.
she may be laid up on a beach in Cancun living her best life right now, you know,
Dang, that's true.
Lord, I've done.
I
Okay.
mean, she is 31 years old.
Right.
She can come and go as she pleases. But I get the part letting the family know that you're safe because they have no clue what is well.
And
Say what is actually going on because we don't know if they know or not.
right. And the police, if they were to speak to her, can say, hey, you know, we saw that you walked across the border on the 12th. Did you know that your dad passed away on November, whatever day, 26th,
Right.
whatever day it is? If she says yes, and she says, and whatever her reason is for not reaching back out to the family, that's her business. If she says no, I didn't know about it, what happened, it could go either way. She very
Yeah.
well may not even know that the man is
Right.
Yeah.
deceased.
That's true.
I
That
just
is.
hope that once she got into Mexico, that if she's going down there for good intentions and just because she wants to get away, that nothing has actually happened to her.
Right.
So I don't know that this case is getting just weird. I just wish
Yeah.
she would reach out
There's
and just.
more stuff being added to it as it goes on.
I
Yeah.
think there's stuff being added to it, and there's stuff that's not being told for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't.
Steve Fisher said that he wasn't comfortable with is that the public isn't being told the truth.
Right. I think there's
And,
more to the story.
and actually, the only ones that can really tell the truth because she's MIA is the family.
Right. And I still haven't figured out is if anybody in chat or if y'all in panel know why did they hire an attorney?
That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, I've
Because
seen that too, and I wondered.
I have no idea. And it
the
doesn't say.
attorney, she never says why she's representing them. But she does say I'm representing Hannah and her family.
Yeah.
But why do you need to represent Hannah if she hasn't done anything wrong?
Hmm.
Exactly. Because even the LA police said that she didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
As
what
Right.
type
far as
of
they
attorney
know.
is it? Did you look up
Uh,
to see if she's like a criminal attorney or?
I did not look it up, but I can. But I did see where somebody says she's a criminal defense, I believe.
Oh,
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, even the police said that she didn't do anything wrong. They just wish she would reach out. So their
this
Yeah,
is a
investigation
whole ass rabbit hole.
yeah, she's a criminal defense attorney.
their investigation
Wow.
hasn't shown any wrongdoing on Hannah's part.
Right.
I'm
She's not
wondering
a suspect in any crime, so
right,
I don't. And unless it has maybe something to do with the GoFundMe thing, but I mean, I don't know why they would need like if GoFundMe is going to reimburse all the donors' money back to them, they wouldn't
Well,
need an attorney for that.
people were requesting refunds, but I feel like if you donate, like I don't think if you donate for the search of somebody, and then the family finds out she's, left willingly, I don't really think there's a just reason for a refund unless the family knew. Like if they could prove that the family knew that she left on her own, then yeah, that would be
Right.
criminal. But if the
Okay.
family is genuinely looking for her,
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so Kelly Fitzgerald says the family hired an attorney after it came out about her marriage fraud scheme, right? I heard others saying that the police want to talk to Hannah about the marriage fraud case. I don't know if they want to speak with her about the marriage fraud case. That they very well could want to speak to her about that, but I did hear them say that if she comes back across the border into the U.S., we will be notified. All we want to do is speak with her and make sure that
Right.
she is okay.
Right.
mhm,
I did
yeah,
hear them say that, but they very well could, there could be more to this whole marriage fraud thing or whatever than what's been put out to the public.
Right, because they're not going to put it all out.
Right.
Then that'll make her not want to come back.
Right. So, I don't know. I literally, when I wrote her name down to write my notes, I wrote crazy case beside of her name.
Because it is.
Because it's like,
it is. Yeah.
every time something new comes out, it's some craziness instead of something.
Yeah, it's more crazy.
Right. Instead of something that is going to help find her, it's more shenanigans.
Charlotte, I wanted to tell you before I forget.
Okay.
Not your last live, but the live before. We were talking about the missing hiker here in Alabama.
Yes.
Right near me. A hunter found her body. She was in a hammock, and she took her life.
Wow, that's sad. Did she leave like a note or any?
Yeah, they found notes and stuff in her vehicle, and where her campsite was, it was like 5 miles off the trail. So she clearly didn't want to be found. And she was laying in a hammock when she did it, and that's where they found her. Her poor husband had no idea.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, at least she's been found.
They just found her last Saturday.
Wow, that is sad.
Yep.
That wasn't how I expected that one to turn out.
Right.
I don't think that's how anybody expected it to turn out.
Metamom says, sorry if she misses any comments, y'all. She is not looking at the chat. She is sleuthing. Y'all, Metamom's like on top of it.
What did she say?
She says, sorry if I miss any comments. I'm not looking at chat. I'm sleuthing.
Oh, she's sleuthing?
She's sleuthing. Yeah, I'm not lying. She is like, if she finds something, I'm getting tagged in Twitter.
Oh, I know.
And it's going to be in my Discord.
She will text them to me all day long. We'll text cases back and forth, and then I'll see something and I'll text it to her, and she'll be like, I sent that to you 2 days ago. And then I'll send her like the whatever face, or with back and forth.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm always getting
like between the two of us, I don't think there's a case that we don't know about. So I had some excitement in our family.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna say what popped in my head, but go ahead.
Well,
anything that popped in mind.
It's not really good excitement, but
oh, well, shit.
So I can tell it because people, on YouTube have already put it together. But so my niece, her name is Shawnee. That's Jaden's, my son's cousin. She told Jaden's dad the other day that she needed money to go to Virginia to pick up her 3 kids. So what do? We give her money, right? We have no idea that she goes to Virginia and kidnaps her kids.
Oh,
so then,
damn.
An Amber Alert goes out. So
I think I got that Amber Alert on my phone.
Everybody did. So
have they found her?
Yeah. So
okay.
she came back into. So Jaden's dad texted her and he was like, "What in the hell are you doing? Like, there's an Amber Alert out." She went and kidnapped the kids from the bus stop. So she told him, "I'm not stopping until I cross back over the Alabama line." So she gets into Jefferson County, Birmingham area, and the police, they catch her vehicle on one of the readers, and she decides to flee from the police with all 3 kids in the car.
Oh,
So then
good
they have
Lord.
this police pursuit going, and they finally get her, and right now she's still sitting in an Alabama jail, but she's going to be transported back to Virginia.
Are the kids okay?
They're fine.
Okay, good.
But I was telling Jaden's dad, I was like, are we in trouble because we gave her gas money to go? Like, we didn't know,
Well, if y'all have proof that y'all didn't know that she was just going up there.
I mean, they'll question you. They'll ask
Right.
you.
Yeah. Because we thought, that they had joint custody. We didn't know.
Well,
But
at least the kids are okay. That's,
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah, so in a bunch of, it's on every freaking news station there is, and some people on YouTube put it together, and I've gotten some emails about it because Jaden's dad's name is mentioned, and then, of course, the location,
Right.
I was like, gosh, dang it.
I got an Amber. Well, me and my daughter, we get them on our phones. I said, somebody kidnapped some kids from Virginia. I said, here we go.
Yep, that was my niece. Isn't that great? I just was like, you got to be kidding me.
Well, at least she was found, and everybody's okay.
Everybody's safe, thank God.
Because after we got that one, wasn't long after we got that one. I say about an hour or two, we got another one. It was from North Carolina. Somebody had kidnapped some little boy.
Oh, damn.
It was his mother. They found her. They got her.
Well, I don't. It was really crazy. It was just really crazy. When my phone went off and I seen the Amber Alert, I nearly shit myself. I was like, what in the world?
I mean,
abduction? What?
Because they're probably in a custody battle. And she kids or whatever.
Well, she swears that the kids are being abused, and the kids told her that they are, and that's why she went. So I guess the family's going to help her now. I don't know what else is going to happen, but
right.
I'm telling you guys, when that Amber Alert went off, I nearly took a heart attack.
They'll have to prove all that they are, and that's why she did it. She had good intentions for the kids.
Okay,
but seriously, you have to go about it the right way.
Yeah, that wasn't the way.
I know
that wasn't the way to go.
No, I know it takes longer going through the courts and TPS and all that shit, but
and Jaden's dad he's just like texting her, checking on her, like, hey, did you make it here yet? How's your drive? How's it going? Did you get the kids okay? Like, he's just texting her as if, like, everything's just all hunky-dory, and then all of a sudden, beep, here goes off these alarms, and we're all like, oh, shit.
Wow.
I was packed and ready to leave the country.
Oh, Lord. Then we had to send out a search party for you to bring you back. Okay, I was trying to figure out who this person is on Facebook that sent me a friend request, but I don't know who they are.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I'll have to look through that later. What was the next case I wanted to talk about? Suzanne Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, did you find the indictments?
I can't find them. There's three separate indictments. I even logged into Bexar County and made an account and went into the
It's Bear County.
Bexar?
It's Bear. Yeah, it's spelled like that, but it's pronounced Bear County.
Well, that's stupid. Why'd they spell it like that?
Well, you remember when
You just say
the case is it Savannah Soto? And you know the girl and the boy, and she was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it was in the same county, Bear County.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Savannah. Yeah, Savannah
Well,
Soto.
Why don't they spell it like Bayer the aspirin with a Y?
I don't know.
They just want to mess people up.
It looks like Bexar, but it's pronounced Bear.
they spelled it like that just for you to ask questions.
But hey, look, people in Louisiana spell go. They don't spell it G-O. It's G-E-A-U-X. So, hey, or G-E-U-X. So, you know, who knows?
But I tried. I logged in, made an account, everything. I even tried that way to find the indictments. I can't find them.
You know what? I think let me go to my bookmarks, because I want to say that whenever we were doing the Savannah Soto case, that I had to do an account with them also.
Yeah, and my account got approved, and of course I put myself as a reporter. My account got approved, and I got in there, but there's no way to click on the indictment.
Okay, let me.
That's because you said you're a reporter.
Yeah, I never put.
Technically,
that page isn't working.
You know what I meant.
I had five choices. Either I was a judge, I was a bail bondsman, I was a reporter, I was law enforcement, or there was one other one. Reporter was the safest way to go.
You should have clicked other.
There was no other. And I wasn't going to say I'm a judge or law enforcement.
No.
Okay, I found it, but mine is saying that it's not working. That the website is not
Maybe
working.
the website's down is why nobody can get it.
Yeah, that's what mine's saying. This page isn't working.
So they updated their page, so now you have to click on the square box that says
send me the link.
Yeah, but it could be that their page is down is why it's not letting nobody get it, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not down. I'm looking at it.
Listen, Linda. You're going to make me come to Alabama.
Okay, yeah, come. We can go drink margaritas.
No, it's too cold outside. I'm not going outside.
Yeah, just send me the link to the one that you have after we're done with the live.
Okay.
So you don't throw yourself off.
Yeah. Up off the mountain.
Okay, let me find the article that I found though. This one right here. So
this case, holy moly, it took a turn.
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
The where jar.
I heard that.
Okay, why is... Okay. I guess I must have had my mouse over something whenever I clicked on the article or the article tab, because when I brought my mouse down to the page to scroll down, everything went dark.
Yo, this baby's going to be mad.
What you done to her?
I didn't do anything. The elf was doing it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
What's the elf doing? What?
Oh, wait, let me pull it up. Oh, he done got in her cereal, y'all. And made a mess.
He's in the cereal box.
I used to have so much fun with the elf on the shelf. Oh my God, I would have him.
And that's her favorite cereal.
Hey, Lucky Charms are good.
I used to have Jaden's elf doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay, let me get this pulled up here now.
Carla, I'm blaming you for this cold-ass winter.
How am I getting blamed for it? I just want the cold.
You were begging for it, and now I just want summer.
I mean, it's only 40 here. You can't be that much different than me.
It's
Yeah.
30
Well,
right now,
okay.
and
Well,
it's going to be 20 something. And
it's 20 here, going down to 16.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll take the blame for this one.
So, we brought the dogs in.
I just want summer.
Okay. Well, it's only supposed to be 35 here tonight. Wait, today's Friday?
Yes. Well,
Is
actually,
it?
Saturday now because it's 12:47.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Where the fuck did my Thursday go?
I think you slept through it.
Okay, because I was thinking today was Thursday. What the? I don't know. Y'all know how I am about my days. I be losing them sometimes. Okay, well, it's supposed to be raining here in a little while, so the temperature will probably dip down a little bit more.
Mhm.
Okay, so me and Avery are currently trying to find the indictments. I figured they would be up on Scribe, but they're not. I've looked all day for them there. Hopefully, soon they will pop up on there, and then we can just download them. Uh, but these indictments come out. Apparently, Suzanne Summers' DNA has been found on uh, a sawzall,
Yep.
and there's another word for it. Is it reciprocal saw? Is that right? A reciprocating saw, which is
Yeah,
also a sawzall.
it's electric
Okay.
reciprocating saw.
Yeah. Well,
I have one.
known here, it's known as a sawzall.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then
anyway,
her
uh,
DNA is on it. You know that means he dismembered her.
okay, Trisha, how are you? Trisha says, let me grab this one real quick, y'all. I hope Hannah is safe and well. She may have other issues not acceptable to her family.
Yeah, that's possible.
I really do hope that she is safe, especially now that she is in Mexico.
Hmm.
And according to law enforcement, she has went over there and she was alone when she crossed over. Doesn't mean that she didn't meet somebody or whatever. Um, but yes, I hope she's safe and she's fine and she's living her life and doing what she actually wants to do. I just wish she would contact law enforcement and just let them know that she is okay.
Right.
Wait, Elsie, I said Suzanne Summers? Huh? I didn't say Simpson?
No, you said Simpson. I thought you did.
Okay, she said, haha, Suzanne Summers is what you said.
Oh, we're gonna have to rewind.
Oh, oh, she said, yeah, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know why I said Suzanne Summers, but yeah, Suzanne Simpson. Hey, yeah, I thought today was Thursday. It's Friday, so y'all bear with me.
Well, I keep calling her Suzanne Morphew, so I keep getting myself mixed up too.
Okay, thank you, Madam Mom. Yeah, yeah. I've literally went and like looked over 4 different cases
Just
today.
what? Listen, what is Suzanne Morphew's husband's name?
Barry.
And then this is Brad. See,
Yeah.
it's just weird.
There's I've noticed that in a lot of these cases, there's a lot of similar names,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it can get confusing at times. So I do apologize if I misspoke. This is about Suzanne Simpson, and apparently her DNA has been found on a sawzall that her husband Brad tried to hide from law enforcement. So this is the article. It came out on Thursday, December the 5th. And it says here that another new development in the Suzanne Simpson murder investigation. The case against Suzanne's husband, Brad Simpson, was moved on Thursday from Judge Valia Mesa and the 226th District Court to the 437th District Court with Judge Joel Perez. This could mean that the motions that Brad Simpson's attorney has filed, including the motion to quash the indictment, could be heard sooner. I want to say that I saw that he's supposed to appear in court December the 9th. And apparently there was a hearing for them to show evidence, for the prosecution to show evidence, but I believe that one has now been canceled because of the indictment. And this indictment or the motion to quash the indictment, I believe is what it's supposed to be now heard on the 9th, if I remember that correctly. Okay, so Brad Simpson was officially indicted on December the 3rd for Suzanne's murder. The newly released True Bill of Indictment gave more insight into how the grand jury came to its decision, including why they felt that he caused Suzanne's death in the absence of her body. And I'm starting to wonder. It's been to date 2 months since she went missing.
Yep.
I'm beginning to wonder if they are going to find her remains, especially now that her DNA has been found on the saw.
Probably not.
Okay, so Metamom said that she went back. I did say Suzanne Summers. Wow.
That's too funny.
It's Avery's fault because she was talking about how she wanted Summer back.
Oh my gosh.
Avery,
Funny
it's your
though.
fault. It's your fault.
Okay, I take it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Suzanne Simpson, a mother of 4 and a realtor who was last seen on October the 6th at her home in Almost Park. More than 24 hours after Simpson disappeared, her husband Brad Simpson was arrested in Kendall County. Almost Park Police Chief Villegas says that Simpson has been uncooperative with police. Authorities have done extensive searches at landfills in several different counties looking for her body, but to no avail. Simpson's attorney filed a motion to quash the indictment, saying that the information that led to the indictment is vague, indefinite, ambiguous, as well as saying that it doesn't properly inform Brad of the nature of the proof against him so he can formulate a proper defense.
DNA on a sawzall is pretty articulate.
Yeah, okay, so that was the most recent article. I must have exited off the other one, but I got to go find it where it's talking about the DNA.
Yeah, because I seen one where it was talking about gallons of gas that he got and trash bags, and they have a whole lot on him.
Yeah, so was it his arrest? Was it the arrest warrant? Talked about the trash bags that he bought at Home Depot with the concrete or the Quikrete and the 5-gallon bucket. And then they talk.
Yeah.
And then they talk about the white trash bags that was seen on camera in the back of his truck that had something in them. They had the red ties on them or the drawstrings or whatever. And whenever they finally got the warrant to go into their house, which was only after their oldest daughter went and picked her siblings up from a family member's house and took them. They all went to the police department about her mom missing. They were then able to get the search warrant, go into their house, and they found the same type of trash bags in their house, the white ones with the red drawstrings.
See, what I don't understand is if he used the concrete, why they're not looking in water, because that's what I would think the concrete would be for, is if he was putting the bags in water to sink them.
I do want to say though that they did find the Quikrete and the buckets at his house.
Oh,
I want to say that I had read that whenever they got the warrant to go to the house, that they found that. But I'll have to go back and look because I want to say that that's what I had read.
Yeah, I'm going to add that to my list on how to get away with murder, because that's a good way to throw the cops off. Go to, these home improvement stores, buy all kinds of shady shit, and then just have it sitting right in your house.
But remember what was his name that murdered his wife? Is it Brian Walsh?
Yeah, that was his name.
Remember he went to the store and bought all the different cleaning stuff and they caught him on camera?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, you go, like, just throw the police off, you go and you buy all these, like, trash bags and zip tie, like, just all this crazy stuff. Well, and then just have it all sitting in your house, so it confuses them.
You don't want to do it, though, when you have a missing partner.
No.
like this dude did. He literally went and bought this stuff after his wife went missing.
But if he didn't use it and it's sitting at his house, then that would throw them off, right?
No.
I don't
I'm
know, 'cause
adding it to my list anyhow.
He did it after he went missing.
I'm trying to think though if it said that he only bought one sack of the Quikrete or if there was more than one sack bought. I know it was just one 5-gallon bucket. I do remember that.
He
I was like,
probably picked it all up and put her body parts in it and threw the concrete in water.
Eddie, Joe, you just said that so unemotionally.
I'm sorry. How do you want me to say?
okay, all right. Meta Mom, thank you. She posted a picture in Discord of what a reciprocating saw or sawzall looks like. Okay, let's see. Let me get off of this. Let me see if this is the one. I think this is the one that I wanted to read also. Progress. Okay. There's one that I read today that talks about the DNA being on the saw.
See, when Scarlett said that he bought the concrete or whatever the hell you want to call it, I was thinking about it then. That's probably what he used it for. He probably cut up all her body parts and just mixed it in with that.
Well, being that this whole sawzall thing has come into play now, yeah. Okay, this one just talks about the indictment for tampering, fabricating. Let me pull this up so y'all can see what I'm reading. Okay, and this kind of talks about his charges also. What day did this one come out? This one came out on the 4th. So the murder indictments revealed more alleged hidden evidence found during the investigation against Brad Simpson. Simpson was initially arrested on the 9th of October in the charges of assault, family violence, and unlawful restraint after his wife Suzanne Clark Simpson disappeared on October the 6th. The indictment came in on Tuesday, and he is facing the following charges according to records: murder in the first degree, tampering with evidence with the intent to impair a human corpse, which is a second-degree felony, fabricating physical evidence with the intent to impair, which is a third-degree felony, and then prohibited weapons is a third-degree felony. The indictment for tampering, fabricating physical evidence with the intent to impair revealed that knowing an investigation was in progress, Simpson alleged to have concealed a reciprocating saw. Suzanne Simpson, an almost part mother of four, was last seen at the party at the Argyle on October the 6th. However, it wasn't until 10 p.m. on October the 7th that Brad Simpson reported her missing. And the only reason why this man called and reported her missing is because her friends knew that something was up and that she was missing. And one of them called him and told him that they were about to call the police because she was missing. That's the only reason. If it wouldn't have been for that, he wouldn't have called on the 7th.
Nope.
Yeah, he wanted to beat the friend to it.
Okay, I've got to find the one, though, that's talking about the DNA. And it does say at the bottom of this article that I just had pulled up. Hold on. It says a murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon causing serious bodily injury ranges a punishment between 5 to 99 years or potentially life in prison. The tampering with a corpse is a punishable range of 2 to 20 years in prison, while tampering with physical evidence and prohibited weapons ranges a punishment of 2 to 10 years. So if he's convicted just on the murder charge, he's going to go to, he won't ever get out. Okay, let me see if I can find this other one.
Where did he do this at? What state?
Texas.
They have the death penalty.
And see, they haven't came out and said if they're going for the DP on him yet, which I'm pretty sure, maybe once it gets closer to trial time,
right?
They'll probably come out with that.
Ain't he supposed to go to court on the 9th?
I believe so. There was a December the 9th hearing scheduled, but that was was it an evidence hearing or something like that? But that was the defense wanting to make the prosecution show what evidence they had, but that one was canceled because of the indictment. But there was a new one because his attorney filed a motion to quash the indictment. So I believe that one is the one that is now scheduled for December the 9th.
I put a really good article in back chat that goes over everything I think that you were looking for.
Okay, let me look at it real quick.
So have they charged him with any type of unaliving or no?
Yeah.
Just first degree.
Yep.
And they could go for the DP.
Alright, let me get this over here. Alright, let me go down. Damn it, exit.
Okay, remind me again. First degree in Texas. Is there a first degree and a capital? Are they separate or do they mean the same thing?
You had to ask somebody from Texas because I don't know.
CJ, you're such a smart butt.
Ain't anybody from Texas?
Hold on. Alright, let's see. Alright,
I'm gonna look it up.
well, I've already got it pulled up here.
Oh.
So the here Jesus, Texas capital murder definition. So based on the provided search results, it is clear that the state of Texas first degree murder and capital punishment are closely related but not exactly the same. First degree murder, also referred to as capital murder in Texas, is a specific type of murder that carries a more severe penalty than second degree murder. Okay.
So it's saying first degree and capital are the same.
First degree, also referred to as capital murder.
Yep.
Okay. So he would be he could be a death penalty case, right?
Yeah, it could be.
But I'm wondering because I need to go look more into that because they don't have her remains. I wonder if that would play a part in it.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I think that if they would tell us what we know DNA, it was on the saw, but if it was tissue or I think we'd need to know exactly what was on the saw. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so according to the search results, capital murder is punishable by either life imprisonment without parole or the DP. In contrast, second degree murder carries a sentence of 2 to 20 years in prison with the possible fine of up to $10,000. The key difference between the two is the potential punishment. Capital murder can result in the death penalty, whereas second degree murder does not. Okay, so first degree murder, capital punishment, or capital murder are the same.
And he's charged with first degree, right?
Yes. Let me go back to that one. Just to make sure. Did I exit off? I guess I exit off it. God dang it.
So then I wonder why sometimes they say capital and sometimes they say first degree.
Because some states are different with the capital and the first degree.
Okay, hold on. I wrote his charges down. I just gotta find out where I wrote them out. Okay, so he's got first degree murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, tampering with a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence.
Mm.
Yeah, so if they go for the DP for him, they'll go for life without parole.
That poor woman. I was looking through pictures of them, and he just looks evil.
He looks like a pure ass.
He does, yeah.
He really does. I mean, okay.
And she looks so sweet. She's got that
just that innocent look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That did not deserve this.
Yeah.
Okay, So, the Simpson family missing almost a Park woman's DNA was found on a motorized saw. Okay, so while investigators have publicly said that they have yet to find evidence of Suzanne Simpson's remains ever since the Bexar County women's October disappearance, family members told Ken Spivey that they were informed by law enforcement that her DNA was found on a motorized saw. That update comes the same week that Suzanne's 53-year-old husband, Brad Simpson, was indicted for the murder and other charges related to the case, which began when she was last seen in their Almost Park neighborhood on the evening of October the 6th. Brad was also indicted Tuesday on charges of aggravated assault, possession of a prohibited weapon, tampering with the corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. But the tampering with the corpse, how could they charge him with that if they don't have the body?
Well, because whatever he did to the body.
Just because
That's
her
Because he had to have hid it somewhere.
I guess. I was
I
wondering about
think
that.
anything other than taking it to a funeral home is tampering, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so in the indictment for the last charge, it said that Brad allegedly tried to conceal a reciprocating saw, tools that are typically small, handheld, and machine-powered, as a way to impair the availability of evidence on October the 8th, one day before he was arrested. Law enforcement have not explained publicly on how he tried to hide the tool or what kind of evidence may have been found on it. Brad has been uncooperative with police regarding the investigation surrounding his 51-year-old wife's disappearance, but investigators were able to pinpoint his location after Suzanne went missing and found that he was driving around with bulky items under a tarp, according to arrest records. Chandler Simpson, one of the couple's daughters, which is their oldest daughter, reacted to the development on Instagram by writing, "My siblings and I are my mother's voice, soul, and body. As my mom devoted her life to loving us, making us a home, and helping others find theirs, now without her, we are broken and beginning to build our new home. Let my mom's name be remembered in mutilation, but in light, salvation in Christ." So now what's next for the case? Brad Simpson's case has been transferred to the 437th Criminal District Court, overseen by Judge Joel Perez. Brad's first court appearance is scheduled for Monday. So that is Monday the 9th?
I think so.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So a trial date hasn't been set yet. How much prison time does he face? So Brad Simpson is not contending with the possibility of spending 2 to 99 years or even the rest of his life in prison, depending on how the case unfolds from here. It also depends on which charges he's found guilty of, but here's a breakdown. Murder, which is a first-degree felony, 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, causing serious bodily injury to a family member, is a first-degree felony, that's 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Tampering with the corpse, second-degree felony, 2 to 20 years in prison. Tampering with physical evidence is a third-degree felony, 2 to 10 years. And possession of a prohibited weapon, which is also a third-degree felony, 2 to 10 years.
Well, I hope they can increase it to capital murder whenever they get more
But that's what
evidence.
when he goes to court on the 9th, they probably can, or probably.
Or if they can even find her remains.
Yeah.
And when they do the autopsy, if they can tell
Right.
how she
Probably.
passed, then that could change
See,
some
this
things
is
also.
where I say just take him and torture him until he tells. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. I understand constitutional rights. I get all that. But sometimes I just want to say, you know what? Just torture him until he tells.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so, I was just telling you that in the same county that the Suzanne Simpson case is Bexar County, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is also the same county that the Savannah Soto Matthew Guerra
Mm-hmm.
case happened in.
Mhm.
Well, there was an article, I just saw it when on the last article that I just read. The court denies bond reduction for stepmother in the murder case of Soto, Guerra, and unborn child.
Oh, good. So his mom and dad are they're still in jail.
I'm guessing so, and I'm not trying to get off track from the Suzanne case, but we did cover this case also, and it's in the same
Yeah.
county. Um, so it just says here, and this came out, like I said, this morning at 10 o'clock.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so we're following a new development in the murder case of Matthew Guerra, Savannah Soto, who was 9 months pregnant last year when they were both murdered just before Christmas. Y'all, it's almost been a year
Crazy.
since this
That's
happened. Baby
time flies.
Fabian would be almost a year old now
Mhm.
if they were still alive.
Time flies. Wow.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Okay, so Myrta Romanos was back in court on Friday with a request for her $300,000 bond to be reduced to $250,000. Her bond reduction was denied. Good. She doesn't need to get out.
Mm-mm.
Romanos is the stepmother of Christopher Preciado, who was charged in the death of the couple. He is facing capital murder charges. I think with his, though, and how they have, like, Brad Simpson is first degree, but Christopher Preciado is capital.
Mhm.
It's three different people, well, one including an unborn child.
Right. Right. And they had the bodies too.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Romanos and her husband were arrested and accused of helping to move the bodies of a very pregnant Soto and Guerra after they were each found uh, murdered. I'm not gonna. Y'all know the details of what happened. I don't want to read all that out of them here.
Right.
The murders took place just before midnight on December the 21st, 2023, with Soto and Guerra murdered at a different location before being transported. Her family reported her missing on December the 22nd, which was just one day before she was meant to be induced at the hospital. Soto and Guerra were both found deceased on December the 26th inside of a gray Kia Optima in the parking lot of the uh, Colinas at the medical apartments off of Danny K Drive. So Myrta and her husband, they're both each facing charges of altering and destroying or concealing a human corpse, abusing a corpse, and tampering with evidence.
Hmm.
Well,
And they should be.
Yes.
And I can't say if my child ever did something, but I can't like 100% say that I wouldn't try to help him. But I think as soon as I seen a pregnant woman, I think that would be it. Or a woman, period. I don't,
right. I'm ready
but
for this trial to start, though, just because there was so much information that, unless we heard it and I'm not remembering it because it was a year ago.
mhm.
Uh, why did he do
It was
it?
wasn't it over marijuana?
That's what was said, but I don't remember if that was ever confirmed by law enforcement. Um, where did it happen? Did they pull up at his house? Did he like meet them somewhere? Because the whole way that he's claiming that it happened inside the car, obviously we know didn't happen.
Right.
But where were they at? Were they outside of his house?
But
Because
that's
his
what I remember it being, is that they pulled up to his house to sell him some green stuff, and that's where it all went haywire. And then he drove them over to that.
yeah, because if you remember, his house was literally just around the corner from where
Mhm.
they were found.
Right.
Just
You remember we were all over that apartment complex.
oh yeah, that's where me and Google Maps got along.
Yeah.
Y'all should have seen me today in New York City on Google Maps with the
Oh,
whole United Healthcare CEO guy that got
Oh
murdered a couple of
yeah.
days ago. Oh yeah, I found out there was a picture that was posted on a Twitter of the guy coming up out of the subway,
mhm.
and like before the murder happened, me and my curious ass went hunting for this same set of stairs that comes up out of the subway. I
Mhm.
finally found it.
Oh, wow.
It was across the street, right?
No, it was down 6th Avenue, a couple of blocks down from where the hotel was. But they kept saying that he was seen prior to the murders coming up out of the subway, but they didn't give a
Yeah.
time. But then they said that he was at the Starbucks at like 6:17 that morning on
Yeah.
6th Avenue. So whenever I got to looking, there's, you know how many Starbucks New York City has
Uh
just on 6th Avenue?
huh.
I can imagine.
Several. But once I found where he came up out of the subway at, just based off of the screenshot that is put on Twitter, then I was able to find the Starbucks, which was literally right around the corner from the subway station. And it's just a few blocks down the street from the hotel where the murder
Well,
happened.
you know he showed up in New York the day before Thanksgiving. I think they said.
Yeah, he was in New York like 10 days before it happened.
Yeah.
They said
He
it was
was
very.
he was there for an investors meeting.
Well,
Okay,
no, I'm talking about
So somebody knew.
she's talking about the
I'm talking
guy
about
that did the
Oh,
murder.
yeah.
Hey, Candy Cane, how are you?
But how would he know?
Okay, so this is how planned it was. He knew, and I can pull up the map if y'all want me to, just to show y'all like how close it was. But the guy who did the murder got into New York City. He came in on a Greyhound bus that came from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yep.
They haven't said where he came. Like, did he leave from Atlanta and come to New York City, or did he come from somewhere else? But they've only backtracked it back to Atlanta.
Well, they found his
right now.
backpack. They
So
found
how did he get a gun on the bus?
They don't search.
They don't search you on a bus. You just get on the bus.
Seriously?
That's how. The one time that I rode a Greyhound bus back 24 years ago, my son was just a baby. I rode from Shreveport to New Orleans. We just went to the bus station, showed them our ticket, and got on the bus. They didn't check nothing.
No, they don't check tags, nothing.
Now, granted, that was before 9/11.
Well, yeah,
and security has since been heightened. But yeah, back then they didn't check nothing.
Ooh.
They still don't getting on a bus. They still don't. But he, they found his backpack.
And yeah, in Central
They
Park.
don't know if it's his yet.
No, it's his.
The one they found in Central Park was his.
Yeah, they confirmed.
Oh,
because
I thought it was
his house and searched his house.
They found his house?
Yeah. Well, wait. I didn't get that far in it.
Yeah.
So they know his name then.
Yeah. As far as I know, they got his name because they found his backpack. They searched his house, but they had, from what I understand, they haven't found anything yet at his house.
See, that's what I get for messing around on Google Maps for 45 minutes trying to find the damn subway station.
I didn't even know all this, that they searched his house. And
I knew that they found the backpack in Central Park because I've got the whole timeline.
I knew about that, and I knew they sent it to forensics, but I didn't even know that they had confirmed it was his.
He lived. They searched his house, but as far as I know, they haven't found anything in his home.
Okay, so is he from Atlanta?
I don't know if he's from Atlanta or staying with somebody in Atlanta. They didn't say.
Okay.
They said they searched a home.
That was in Georgia, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Candy Cane is saying that the FBI new award is $50,000 because it was just 15, right?
I think so.
So how did this dude from Georgia know where the CEO was going to be?
Okay, well, they're saying it was a very planned thing because just based off the timeline. Hold on, I'm on Google Maps, so I'm trying to get it pulled up here.
He was surveilling him.
Yes.
What he was doing.
Because he was in New York 10 days prior to him doing this murder.
Wow.
They
you know what was found, what the words on the bullets and the casings were.
Yeah, deny, defend, and depose.
Yeah.
Okay, so I knew that there was words on it, but I never could find out what the words were. I had just heard that there was some
Yeah, I guess
words
he had
on
put
them.
them on there.
Yeah, it's all insurance claim words. So when they deny a claim and then the person who's denied gets an attorney, then they have to defend why they denied it, and then when they go to court, they get deposed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all
Yeah, and that's what some people were saying, that it could have been that he was denied something over
Some
and
kind of
over.
medical health care or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
well.
because
It sounds like it went all the way to court because deny, defend, depose. That's
well, yeah,
court.
Mhm.
he probably still got denied even going to court.
Hmm.
All right, so Candy Cane says that he must have had tons of money because the backpack had over $200,000 in it.
Holy
Probably
smokes!
paid to do it.
Well, it is an $800 backpack.
All right, let me get. Okay, here we go. Let me
I
pull
don't
this
know.
back up.
It just seems. I think there was a couple more people involved, is what I think.
Hold on just a second, y'all.
Yeah, it seems like somebody on the inside
Yeah,
Must have been giving him information.
yeah, that's what I think, because he was surveilling him,
Yeah,
like tracking him where he was going to be, where he was, and
he
then
was.
he happens to walk out of that meeting or whatever, that hotel, and gunned down.
Mhm.
makes me wonder if that man, Brian, the one who got killed,
If he felt eyes on him, like while he was being, pretty much hunted those last whatever how
Yeah,
many days. Like
yeah,
if he felt it. I always wonder that.
Okay, you talk about the guy that was murdered.
yeah,
Hmm.
He already knew that there was threats out there
yeah.
against him.
Because he had threats. His wife, didn't his wife say he had
Yeah,
threats?
his
Yeah,
wife said it, and then somebody else that's close to the investigation said that that his name wasn't mentioned specifically,
right.
but the United Healthcare higher level people had
Hmm.
threats against them.
Yeah, they were being threatened.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me think there's a little bit more people involved, because not only were they threatening him, they were threatening other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who's to say, they're not next, or, whatever.
Wow. They
Okay.
need to be hiding until they catch this guy.
Right.
I'd
Because
be hiding.
Okay.
from
So
what I,
That's the problem is a lot of times people think, oh, it's just a threat, but people actually act on threats.
right. Okay. So this building right here with you can see the grass right here behind it. That's the Hilton.
Hmm.
Okay. So right back here though is there was a Starbucks, and I was thought maybe that was the Starbucks that they were claiming that he was at like 6:17 in the morning, which would have made sense because it's so close to the hotel. But
right,
then I couldn't figure out why would he have to get off way up here on West 57th at the subway, because that's where the subway station was that they called him on camera coming out of.
right.
Um, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all this real quick. Do you
That's
see
where
that?
he was smiling. Was it that picture or the
No,
other
the picture where he was smiling is when he was at the
one?
at the Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me
I knew
show
it was
y'all this
wild.
real quick. Okay, so this is a picture where they were able, and it took me a minute to figure out, because at first I thought this was a reflection,
Yeah, because I did too.
but these are actually doors to a business, and that's the subway right outside the doors, and he's coming up the steps out of the
Yeah,
subway.
yeah.
So I got to looking for this trying to find a business with down here on this the mat inside the door, and I couldn't completely understand what it said because I couldn't see the whole thing. Well, it's
Right.
actually the David Off in Geneva business in New York City. So I finally found this subway station. Made sure it's right outside the door and everything. So that's what I'm about to show y'all. So let me get back to maps. All right, because I was thinking if the Starbucks down this way is the one that he was at that they were claiming, that's on 6th Avenue, then why would he come off of West 57th, come all the way down here to the Starbucks when he would be passing the hotel? Well, it's literally just around the corner
Yeah.
from each other. Okay, so let me.
When after he did it, right, and he
Uh-huh.
ran across the street down that alleyway,
Mm-hmm.
he stole one of the e-bikes.
That has GPS on it.
I know, but he dumped it before he was wherever he was going.
Yeah, they have him at
Because they had found,
644 going
yeah,
into Central Park on it.
yeah.
And
That's
644 is when the cops were arriving where the body was at too.
yeah. But he had dumped it. I think he also dumped his book bag.
Yeah, they said that they found the backpack in Central Park.
Right.
Now I don't know where at in Central Park, but he basically went straight down 6th Avenue and went straight across into what's it called, Center Avenue, Center Street, something like it, into Central Park.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is the subway that he came up out of.
Yep.
And then you can see that was the last few letters that was on that mat inside the door. Literally took me 45 minutes to find that shit, y'all. All right. So the Starbucks, and I'm sorry if I make anybody sick, I'm really not trying to. But the Starbucks is literally right here around the corner from where he came up. So he comes up out of the subway from wherever his hostel was at that he was staying at.
Yeah. But they searched that too.
See, I was trying to find a name of the one that he was staying at because I wanted to see how far it was from the where he came up out of the subway. But I never did find the name or whatever. But anyway, so this would be the Starbucks on 6th Avenue that he was at. The hotel is literally right down here.
Yep.
Wait, am I still on 6th Avenue? Yes, I am. Okay. It's just a few blocks down. I believe it's this building right here.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yep, that one right there. So there's an alleyway behind this building right here. He cut through it, comes out right here, and it's somewhere close to, I believe it said 57th Avenue. He steals the bike, or gets the bike or whatever. Goes straight down 6th Avenue. There's literally cameras all over. Yeah, I mean, if you've been in New York City, which I have not, but obviously there's cameras all over because there's businesses everywhere there.
Oh yeah, there's cameras all over the place.
He goes straight down 6th Avenue, and they have it. I saw a video today where they showed him coming through this intersection right here. He goes straight across the intersection, goes straight right here, and goes down Center Drive straight into Central Park.
Yep. And that's where he dumped the bike in the book bag.
Mm-hmm. And they don't know, unless they know and they haven't let it out to the public, they don't know where he went from there, other than they know that he left New York City that same day.
He probably had somebody waiting for him.
Possibly.
I was just reading that picture of him smiling was taken, so that was his biggest mistake, that he was flirting with the receptionist at the hostel that he was staying at for several days.
Okay, thank you, Candy Cane. Candy Cane just gave me the name of the hostel.
That's how they got his picture that good, because he messed up and was flirting with that girl.
And she wanted him to lower his mask.
Yeah.
So he did. You can tell he's a very little cocky thing. Okay.
But unless he left the country, they will catch him.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's scary though is that he left that same day. They have no idea where he's went unless they once again just have not, which would be dumb as hell to put it out to the public.
Right, exactly.
Because he could be going after some of these other people, but they think that the reason why they believe that this was a intentional thing, when he left Starbucks and he went down to where the hotel is, he was at the hotel where Mr. Thompson came out of. He was in that area right there, laying and waiting.
Yeah.
and he let everybody else pass him. All these people that was walking down the street that early in the morning, he let them go past.
You see the one standing there on their phone
Right.
when he
So
pulls the gun up.
Yeah.
I just read that.
He shoots him in the leg first, then the gun jammed, and he hit the gun, and then he fired again.
Yeah.
I just read that he went to Port Bus Terminal, but that he got on a train. He left the state on the train.
Well, he probably did. But when he come into New York, he was on a Greyhound bus.
Yeah, he was on a
Yeah,
Greyhound bus out of
I seen that.
Atlanta.
But I don't see anything about him. I don't see anything about his house being raided or anything. I can't find that.
They had it on the news today.
Looking, I'm searching.
Okay.
Because it says, well, this is updated December 7th. Well, this is updated like 2 hours ago. It says it's a nationwide manhunt and that they closed their United Healthcare offices in, did it say Missouri?
Yeah.
Because they don't know where the train took him, so they don't know what
I
state
think
he's
there's
in.
more states that have the United Healthcare too.
It was their headquarters. Let me see what.
One in Missouri is the headquarters, though.
And in there one was it? What is the state that Tim Walz is from?
There's Tim Walz.
He's from.
And Kamala Harris's running mate.
Ain't it Minnesota?
Oh yeah, it's one of the M states.
I think it's Minnesota.
And that was where Mr. Thompson was from, I believe.
I think so.
I think
that could have been where the. You would have to look it up to see where the main.
Okay. All right. So the hostel that he stayed at was at the opposite end of Central Park. On what side would that be on?
And it says he used a fake ID at the hostel.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's on the west side at the opposite end of Central Park. So he could have just went through Central Park, went all the way down to the end, to the opposite end of it, went out the other end.
And he probably took the Amtrak train.
And got out.
Yep.
I mean, he very well. I mean, the what bridge is this?
Because Amtrak runs.
Okay, it's just. Okay. That's the Jersey. Oh, the George Washington Bridge. I mean, it's. If you're looking at the map, it's not that far, but I mean, New York traffic, it would take forever. So
Jersey from far from New York, so
yeah, it's literally just right across from there. So I mean, he could have gotten into Jersey very easily.
Yeah, he goes to Jersey through New Jersey to Pennsylvania, Philly. Then you go from there to Delaware to Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Oh yeah, he could be anywhere right now.
Yeah, because I don't think he's going to go back to Georgia. I can tell you that.
No. There's no telling. I mean, and apparently, and some people are thinking that there could be a connection. Just like I said, because of how calculated it was, he was laying and waiting on the guy to come out of the hotel. He walks when Mr. Thompson comes out of his hotel, which is across the street from the Hilton. They believe that he is walking towards the Hilton because at 8:00 that morning there was a United Healthcare conference going on.
Right.
And that's when this guy walks up behind him and takes his life. And he doesn't bother anybody else around it. All these people that are walking past him, he doesn't bother them.
Nope.
And we saw on the video the guy that's standing there when it happens and he takes off running. He doesn't even give him a look. Like, you know, it's like he didn't care that anybody saw him. His main target was Mr. Thompson.
Yep.
He knew exactly how to maneuver to get out of there, to get into Central Park. He was there for 10 days ahead of this.
Yeah, he was there. I'll tell you right now, he was there scoping everything out on how long it would take him to get where to where.
Right.
Well, it says they talked to his roommates at the hostel, and they said that he never took his mask off, and he never spoke to them, and he used a fake ID and paid cash for everything. I'm not seeing anywhere where his house has been raided, though. I'm still trying to find it.
I can't remember what news station it was. It was on TV. It was on the news, all over the news.
Well, dang it.
So Candy Cane says, Scarlett, did you see where some people think that the CEO set it up for himself, but wouldn't be just to do it himself?
I posted that in Discord, in your Discord, where people are speculating that he hired his own hit.
Oh wow.
But I don't know.
He was 50 years old. He wasn't a bad looking man.
He was okay.
But why would he want to hire?
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
He's the CEO of a company.
But why would he hire somebody who would then come in 10 days ahead of time and that literally looks like that this guy come in to scope everything out, to learn where he's staying versus where the hotel is that the conference is going to happen. What time did he comes down out of his hotel, where the subway is that he would need to get from where he's staying to the closest subway there. Like this guy literally planned this out. If he hired the hit on himself, the guy wouldn't need to plan all this out. He would just be like, hey, I'm just going to come down, or I'll be coming down at such and such date at such and such time, out this door on this street. That's when you can do it. The guy wouldn't need any type of
and not only that,
planning.
He's not a professional. They even said he's not a professional hitman.
No, but I did see where one of I think it was CNN, had put together like a bunch of different articles. Hey, Princess Lena, that they had where they had been talking about it, and they just kind of put all the different articles on one page. And one of the guys that was from the FBI said that the way the guy handled the firearm, whenever it looks like that the firearm jams, that he is very familiar with firearms, very comfortable with them, possibly military or former law enforcement or something like that, because they are trained. And he said even him, when he went through the FBI Academy, that you're trained, that you know exactly what to do in the split second if your firearm jams.
Yeah.
And the way he done it,
which
they're thinking
shooting range will teach you how to unjam your gun.
Right. So it sounded like, though, that they are thinking that he's former military or law enforcement.
Yeah, but he's not professional at
I just seen a new tidbit. His fake ID, Betty Jo's gonna love this. His fake ID was from New Jersey.
Wouldn't surprise me none.
Just read that.
In Jersey, they just, in North Jersey and South Jersey's where I'm from, they just busted trafficking rings.
Okay, so, and Scott makes sense with this. Scott says, if he used a fake ID, could have taken a flight out of the country. I thought that they said he came from Georgia. So the bus that he came into New York City on came from Atlanta.
Yes.
But I was just reading that it made several stops, and
Mhm.
so they don't know if he got on the bus in Atlanta or one of the stops. But that's where the bus originated from. But they don't know which stop he got on.
Oh, girl, let me tell you, between Shreveport and New Orleans, which would normally be dependent on how fast you drive, let's say a 6 hour drive. You take a Greyhound, that bitch goes from a 6 hour drive to a 12 hour drive
Yep.
because you have to stop at every single Greyhound bus stop
Yep.
between Shreveport and New Orleans.
Well, think of
And
all
then
the
you have a
stops, like
between,
between,
yeah, Atlanta and New York.
yeah. So he could have. So that doesn't necessarily mean he's from Atlanta because
No, he's
they don't
from.
know where he got
He
on
was,
the bus.
So they're going to have to go back and they're going to have to look at photo or surveillance footage
On
of
every stop, huh?
every stop to
Yeah.
see. Well, they would probably start with Atlanta
Mhm.
and see did he get on in Atlanta, and if not, okay, well let's go to the next stop, and they're just going to have to go through each one of the stops with that bus at that time, and then if they find him, let's say they find him at the Atlanta stop. Well, then your next thing is you go chasing all the cameras down in Atlanta trying to find him where
Mhm.
he came from in the city of Atlanta, which is another huge task.
I just don't think that this man was smart enough to plan all this out and then would be stupid enough to leave any real identification or any kind of real identifying documents in that backpack.
they never said criminals were smart.
Well, everyone we've ever seen on here has been dumb as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, he left
I
3
mean,
shell casings and 3 rounds
yeah.
Yeah, but
at
he
the
did that
scene.
purposely with that
But
writing on him.
also, knowing you just committed a murder, you take your mask down and smile in the camera, basically.
Okay, so Libra Moon says that he left DNA everywhere. Dude left a water bottle, candy wrappers, and a
Mm-hmm.
phone in his backpack.
Yep. That's what they found in his backpack.
I bet he
Wow.
used gloves to touch everything.
Did he
Yeah.
have gloves on in that video?
You're gonna get DNA from eating. You're still gonna get DNA from the water bottle, from drinking.
Hold on. Let me. Is that video of the
I
shooting?
posted I posted the video in your Discord.
Okay, hold on. Wait, here it is. He didn't have no. That's a picture. Hold on.
He's got
Shit.
a silencer on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did say that he had that on it, but I want to see if this dude's got gloves on. No, he does not even have gloves on when he's shooting.
No.
Really?
No,
No.
he does not.
The only thing he had was his. It
His
was
mask and his
it
hoodie
was a
on.
black coat
Hmm.
with his hood up
Yep.
and a scarf over his face.
And
And
I don't want to show that.
and y'all said there was $200,000 cash also in his backpack.
That's what Libra Moon said.
That's what was said in when they said they had found his backpack.
Well,
There was cash, there was a water bottle, a candy wrapper, his phone, and I don't think the gun was in it. I don't know. They didn't say nothing about that.
huh?
I'm trying to see if I can find it here on the news.
Yeah, I've been searching, and I want to see about his house getting raided, but I can't find that. Because if his house got raided, then they would know his name.
Well, it didn't get raided; it got searched.
Or well, whatever. Either I mean, that means they'd know his name though.
Well, I'm sure they do, but they ain't gonna put it out because they don't.
Oh yeah, because then he would know that they know who exactly he
Yeah.
is. Yes, Meta Mom. Hold on one second. Let me go back. You talking about the video? Is that what you're talking about, Meta Mom? Hey Jerry, how are you?
But all these stupid commercials.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back and get this. Go back to Discord. Okay. Jerry says, I think 3-letter agency disguise. Because, I mean, he did get sued this past May. Uh, him and two other guys. It was a fire department something. I forgot. I'll have to go back and find the article. Um, but they had sued them. Give me just a second. Let me send this. Who am I sending this to? Not a mom.
Okay, I just read it was a burner phone. I'm getting closer with details here.
Metamom, send me a message on Discord, please. I thought I had talked to her on here, but I don't guess I have.
She's not a chit chatter, you know.
More
She
drums
just
spotted in North Jersey.
she's so shy.
Well, she needs to get out of all that now.
I wonder why they got drums flying in
Oh,
North.
wait, I'll do this.
We got her on a few backstages, and she actually unmuted and spoke very briefly.
Okay, so Metamom, instead of doing that, I just tagged you in the video that Avery had posted um, in Discord with the video. Okay, so that would be easier. What was I doing now?
Okay, the burner phone and the water bottle wasn't found in the backpack. It was found in an alley near near where the shooting took place.
It's right. That's the alley that they're talking about. It's
Is where he went.
yeah, it's right across the street from the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
ran across the street and down that alley.
Yeah. So that's where they found the burner phone and the water bottle.
He probably fell out of his damn pocket.
Okay, this is what I was looking for. Hold on. And here, let me pull this up because this actually shows the route that he took when it happened. Zoom in a little bit.
I'm gonna use my drone to spy on people.
Oh Lord.
I'm going to become a bounty hunter.
They got They got drones flying in North Jersey for some reason. Nobody knows why.
Okay, so this yellow building right here, this is the hotel where it happened at. The alley is right across.
Right. Yeah.
54th between 54th and 55th. It's like there's two buildings there, and it's kind of like I guess from what I could see on Google Maps, and I can pull that back up as well. It kind of looks like a courtyard a little bit between the two buildings. But he ran through there, went back to 55th, all the way down to 6th, and then that's where he got the bike on 6th Avenue and took down 6th all the way down, crossed over 59th into Central Park.
Okay. And you're right, it's Minnesota.
Okay, so that's where Mr. Thompson was from, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
okay.
Minnesota.
Okay, because I remember Tim Walls sending out his condolences and stuff like that about it, but I couldn't remember if that's where the company was, if there was an office in his state, or if that's where the victim was at.
Yeah.
Let me find, because there is an article on this that tells about
I want to become a bounty hunter. The only problem is I don't know what I'm going to do when I catch up to the criminal, because I'm going to get too scared.
You put handcuffs on them and you take their ass to jail.
But if they have weapons and stuff, you know, like I'll get scared.
Bounty hunters allowed to carry. Depends on the state, though.
I'll just circle them. I'll just circle them and call the police.
Girl, you better learn how to put hands on somebody.
You just might as well stay home, Avery. Just stay home.
You guys are crushing my dreams here. Dang it.
If you can't put your hands on somebody,
what I'm saying,
or tase them or something, you might as well
learn how to swing on somebody.
I just got a taser. I could tase them.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so this
Lena
is the part.
Taser.
All right.
So
I said she should have never sent you that taser.
That's what Jaden keeps saying. And he's like, if you chase me one more time with that taser, I'm out of this house. Sorry, Scarlett.
Huh?
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I was reading something in chat. Okay, so this is one of the parts I wanted to show that with his wife, Mr. Thompson's wife.
Yes.
She said that the motive remains unclear, but Paulette Thompson told NBC News that there had been some threats against her husband. Separately, a source with knowledge of the investigation told CNN that there were concerning threats against United Health Group. Thompson's name was not specifically mentioned, but the threats did talk about going after high-level executives. And this man has been a CEO, I think it says, since 2021. He's been with the company since 2004.
Yeah.
I believe it said.
Now, how are we all going to feel if we find out that this man has a child who was denied benefits?
And still don't give him a reason to go out and murder somebody.
But what if the child passed away?
But that's still no reason to take somebody's life. I get what you're coming from. And no, you shouldn't be denied health insurance. No matter who you are, you should still get health insurance.
Hey, when Jura matters.
But these big companies, they don't care about us little people.
So would that make it a crime of passion? Like, would that? I guess it wouldn't fall under temporary insanity because it was planned out, right? Or would it?
Well, it depends on when he's caught, on how his defense lawyer wants to push it, really.
Yeah, because with this, there's no way it's not going to be first degree. This was very planned out, actually.
Yeah, it was. So there's no way of him getting around that part.
Right.
But my thing is, like I said, yes, everybody, if you are a U.S. citizen and you can't afford health insurance, you should still be able to get health insurance. I mean, it took me a long time to get Medicaid. I fought and fought and fought and fought, and finally I just got it.
Well, it sounds like he had the insurance, but something got denied. A claim got denied.
Unless it was, I have the hard hit in my head for some reason. I don't know why.
That's what I think. I think somebody hired him to do this.
To do it, and that message on those on the ammunition came from the person that hired this person to do it.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking somebody got denied.
I've seen on X where some people were saying, now this is total speculation, 100% speculation, that him and his wife were estranged, and that they were thinking she could possibly be behind it, and making it look like insurance related. What they were speculating on X.
But she's going to be checked out. You know that.
Yeah.
Of course. She'll be the first one to be checked out.
Right. But this is the thing where, and this was on the same CNN website with the different articles where they've been talking about this case, but it says allegations of fraud. Thompson in May was sued for alleged fraud and illegal insider trading. The Hollywood Firefighters Pension Fund filed a lawsuit against United Health Group, CEO Andrew Whitty, Executive Chairman Stephen Helmsley, and Thompson, alleging that the executives schemed to inflate the company's stock by failing to disclose a U.S. Justice Department antitrust investigation into the company. The lawsuit claimed that Thompson knew about the investigation as early as October 2023 and sold 31% of his company's shares, making a $15 million profit. 11 days before the Wall Street Journal reported the probe sending United Health's stock sinking 5%. So some people are thinking that it was a hard hit because of this whole fraud stuff. But also I had heard, and I'm trying to go back and find where I had read that, but apparently Mr. Thompson was supposed to be testifying against 3 people, but I want to say he was supposed to go before the Supreme Court.
I've
but I
seen that
could
on,
be.
on Twitter too.
But was it the Supreme Court that he was supposed to go before?
I can't remember which court, but I do remember reading about that, about he's supposed to testify against other people.
And so some are saying it has to do with this. Some are saying that it has to do with him testifying against these three people. The guy who done it, it wouldn't make sense for him, which once again, we know there's stupid criminals out there.
Mhm.
But it wouldn't make sense for him to leave that message on the ammunition if it was him that he was murdering this man for himself, if that makes sense.
Unless he's trying to throw people off, throw the police off. I'm going to add that to my list. My list is growing.
I don't know. This hard, just the fact that he was there for 10 days and he was scoping the place out and he was lying and waiting. And as soon as he walks out and walks across the street, before he walks into the Hilton, which is where this conference was, he murders him.
Yeah.
It seems like it was just too planned out.
Mm-hmm. Very targeted. Very, very.
Yes. How old does he look to us?
So brazen to just do it right there in public. That was such a bold.
By looking at his one picture with him smiling, he looks to be about maybe 35.
That's what I was going to say, 35.
I don't know.
Betty Jo's been hanging around me so much that she's starting to think like me.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, he looks to be about 35.
I don't know. He kind of looks
good teeth. He has really good teeth.
He looks younger than that to me.
Like I'm always noticing people's grills.
When you first glance at it, he looks like a woman.
See, that's what I was like. Do y'all
look at it some more? He does look like a man.
He has high cheekbones. Yeah.
But tell me that at first glance, it does not look like a woman trying to disguise herself as a man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's good looking.
I'm not saying it's a woman. It's just at first glance, I was like, wait a minute. Are they sure that this is a guy?
I did the same thing when I first glanced at it, because when it popped up on the screen on the news, I was like, is that a woman? And then I looked at it because I paused my TV. I looked at it. I said, no, that's a man.
To me, it looks like a woman who's trying to hide her hair and keep her hair undercover and all that, and wearing the big jacket to try to, disguise herself like that she's not a female. I don't know.
Technically, we don't know his pronouns, so.
What y'all gonna do that? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. If it comes out to be a female, y'all heard it first from here. Because I don't know. The smile is what's throwing me off about it.
And the
looking
long
like a female.
eyelashes. The long eyelashes.
Yeah.
Coat. Where the pockets are.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're pushed out a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. The big coat to make it look like.
Oh, now you guys are seeing boobs.
I'm not saying that it is.
Well, now I'm seeing boobs.
It's just.
And now I'm seeing super slender arms.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
But look at the face.
We need to see the fingernails.
You look at the face more. Look at the shadow on his chin.
Yeah, I think in the other picture he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. I think.
Yeah, it's a man.
No, wait. The other picture he's got.
No, just
wait. Does he have the other?
Yeah, the other picture, people are thinking it's not the same person because of the different color of the jackets, but that just could be the camera making it look like it's not the same color jacket. It could be the daylight or the lighting of where they're at.
It seems like it's the lighting.
Yeah.
See, this guy's going to do all of this, and then he's going to See what the power that us women have. He's going to do all of this, and then he's going to pull his mask down to flirt with a woman.
Yep, and smile.
Men.
What a dummy.
Men.
Literally in Starbucks in New York City where there's cameras everywhere.
Hey,
I mean,
have you all heard about the dude that saved them people on the subway?
Oh,
That-
yeah.
oh yes.
I've been watching
Well,
his
they
trial.
all charges.
What?
They just dismissed the manslaughter charge.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Because I know that the jury was having trouble coming to.
Yep. They just said it right here. Hold on. Let me go
So,
back.
wow.
Come on, you piece of
Meta
junk.
moms, if you have, because I don't know if it's on Discord or not, if somebody posted it.
Judge
But if
dismissed
not,
manslaughter charge.
hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Meta mom, if you have the picture, the other picture that's up close, not the one where he's standing back, but the one up close.
I posted it in Discord, in your Discord, the other picture. I replied to that picture with another one.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it again. And you just done it?
No, hours ago.
Oh, well, hell. Okay, no, but Meta Mom she sent me the one I was looking for.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to give Metamom a title.
You know what? She could be right. Hold on.
What?
She said that the pictures with the other jacket, he doesn't have the pockets on the front.
Really?
So, hold on. It doesn't look like that he does.
She's really good at noticing stuff like that. Because if I misspell, when I used to do true crime videos, if I misspelled even one freaking word in my description, she'd be messaging me. She'd catch that.
Hold on. I gotta get this other one pulled up out of my screenshot. Wait a minute. Where the hell did it go? Give me just a second, though. I gotta get them where I can pull them up side by side. Just so I can look at them. All right, so y'all see this one?
Yeah.
No, oh shit! Hold on. Here's the other one. This one looks like a totally different jacket, but he could have had the jacket, two different jackets in his backpack. But this one right here looks like a windbreaker type jacket.
Yeah, because it said in the articles I was reading, it said that he could be in a green jacket or a black jacket.
Well, he was
they
in
gave
a black.
both.
He was in a black one when he did it.
Yeah,
So
but in the articles it said he could be also in the green one.
Yeah.
Too. So
he probably changed to the green one after.
Yeah, he could have changed his jackets. It's just hard to say if this is the same person or not, just because one has a mask and one doesn't. Definitely not the same jacket though, because like Metamom said, it does not have the pockets on the front.
Yeah.
And if you look how the hood is up here, it looks like it's like I said, like a windbreaker type raincoat type material as well.
I do think that's the same person though. Eyebrows and stuff look the same.
Because they're saying that was at Starbucks, which is right down from Unless this is a weird ass camera angle on this one right here and it's just not showing the pockets. Hey, Queen of Hearts, how are you? Queen of
No,
Hearts
that
said,
one
no,
doesn't.
the eyelashes are not the same. Okay, she makes
That
a
one
point.
doesn't. That one just has like the quarter zipper. You know, the
Yeah, right. So
yeah.
about right here. Yeah, the eyelashes. She's okay. Let me go back, y'all, because dude over
I
here
know.
on this one, he
I'm all
no,
about the eyelashes.
that looks like some eyeliner to me, but you know.
See, I get mad at men that have eyelashes like that. It's not fair.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same person or not. They maybe
hard to
they would
tell.
know because the dude in the video when he was committing the crime had black and white shoes on. Um, I'm pretty sure the surveillance camera were only getting screenshots from the camera footage. They probably can see his entire body, see that he has the same type of shoes on. Because
You don't
apparently
think
this was just at 6:17. He was coming up out of the subway. He goes to uh, Starbucks right after that, and at what time was it that he 6:44 is when he's walking up behind Mr. Thompson doing what he did to him. So
you don't see the photo I posted in Discord?
hold on.
You want me to go find it?
Look, it was from earlier today. You said,
Yeah, I
okay,
replied to that photo with
okay.
another photo, but I can't remember if it had his mask up or down. I think the mask was down.
Okay, it was a picture from Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got it right here.
Is his mask on?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Let me.
He looks more dudeish.
Yeah, this one he does. Yeah.
And that's the same green jacket.
Right.
But look at the color of the straps on that backpack is completely different. The
Yeah, they
straps
look.
on the other backpack are gray, light gray. How many backpacks did he have?
Apparently, from what I've seen in all the videos, just one. When they have him on the bike going into Central Park, it's a grayish tan color.
But that one is a black.
Yeah, the other one with the jacket that looks like the windbreaker rain jacket type material, and it's darker. It has a gray backpack with gray stripes or
Yeah.
gray straps.
Yep.
This one here is
That's the
dark
dark
straps,
one.
but we can't see the backpack on this one, just the straps.
Yeah.
And in the video, it was of him doing the crime. It was a gray color. So is this even the guy? And the news is putting it out as him? Like, why does this guy have a different color backpack?
Well, it looks like the same green jacket.
Yeah, but he was
Same.
wearing a
Well,
black.
we need to put these in a collage all together.
He was wearing a black coat when he did it.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. She's gonna throw herself off the piano.
Probably.
Just give it a second. I can feel it. Oh my Lord, Sally Mae.
I can hear you.
Okay.
We know you can hear us.
I just said you were gonna go flying off the piano.
We were never talking behind your back.
Oh, of course not. If I did, I would tell you what I said. Okay. Why can I not? Oh fuck! What am I doing?
What are you trying to do?
Okay, I was trying to minimize that.
Oh. Oh, look, Avery's still here.
Damn, something gonna happen, y'all. Okay, what am I looking for? There was something I was just looking for. Sally Mae's killing me with the eyelashes and Discord, y'all. I need the video back of the actual crime.
I need them for the show it on the news. Stop talking about this jury unable to reach unanimous verdict on manslaughter charge. We already know.
Okay, so yes, when he does the murder, he has on a black jacket. It looks like the jacket right here. It looks like this jacket. And it looks like that backpack.
Yeah.
As well.
So they show that now when I watched the video, because I watched the video on TikTok, they showed the whole thing.
Yes.
They showed when he come across, he pulled up the gun, he shot him in the leg. Then it jammed, he hit the gun and shot him again. I don't know how many more times he shot. They didn't say. But then after he did it, he took off across the street and down that alley. Now, whether he got rid of the jacket and the whatever, I don't know.
Okay, I'm trying to do something where I can pull up.
But it's very cold in New York, so I doubt if he got rid of the coat.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. Alright. Okay, can y'all see that?
Here it is right here. Nationwide manhunt continues for assassin on United Healthcare CEO.
Okay.
Yep. Got a black
This
coat
is,
with that
yeah,
backpack.
And you can tell it's the same backpack because you can see the brown handle right here.
Yep.
And you can also see it right here.
And there he is smiling in the camera.
So, who is the other guy then in the lighter colored jacket with the backpack that has the black straps on it?
I don't know, but they see him walking down the road, like you said.
Okay, Scarlett, check
Yeah.
Discord messages. And I did all this without throwing myself off the panel. I would just like to make mention.
If you go to Fox News,
Huh.
on it's called the Handy Special. They're talking about it right now.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get this pulled up. Yeah, this is. I don't know where they're getting this dude in the light color. Wait, where did my thing go? Now, hell.
She's gonna throw herself off panel. I can feel it.
Who is?
That's what you guys said about me.
Yeah, I thought you were. I'm proud of you.
Looky there, looky there.
Okay, so this guy right here with the light colored backpack is obviously the one. No, Libra Moon, I haven't seen the one that they found. But this is the one that is in the video of when the murder is happening. You can tell it's got the brown handle right here, just like it does in the
This
video.
one down here in your left-hand corner?
This one?
Yes, that is the one right there.
Okay, so who is this guy?
Right here on the screen right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing 3 different jackets and 2 different backpacks.
It's the lighting of the camera.
Yeah, this guy right here and this guy right here is the same jacket. It's just the way it looks. It's making it look like it's a different color.
Oh, okay. But it wouldn't change the backpack strap color.
No. That's dark.
That
That's
one
a dark.
up there in the right-hand corner, I don't know what that one is.
Holy moly.
The light-colored backpack, because they're showing it right here on the screen, with his picture smiling. they're trying to figure out if it's the same person. They're trying to say the one with the smiling is not the same as the one that is the shooter.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like it. Unless, like I said, he had two different backpacks and two different jackets.
That's what. Yeah, they don't know right now.
Okay, Madam Mom, I've got it. Thank you. All right. So here's the backpack, and it
Right
actually
now,
on here looks great. But
they
let
said the
me.
DNA is being processed. That was found. So
Okay. Yo, give me just 1 second. Let me get this off of here.
yeah, it says DNA being processed from United Healthcare CEO shooter's water bottle and bullets.
All right. So apparently this is the one that they found the in Central Park. See, that one looks like a grayish color.
Yep, you got the one on the right. I mean the left. Yeah, that
Yeah.
they got it up on the TV right now with the backpack.
Yeah. So it looks more like a grayish color here, where on the other pictures it looked like a tan color. But
Yeah, he has it on. It looks like what you got right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one they found.
But why would he want to leave his backpack?
I don't know. And the
That
water bottle, because the water
yeah.
bottle tested for DNA.
Right. It's hey now millimeter. How are you? It just doesn't make sense. So why he would leave his backpack, and then he just leaves
I
town?
don't. Well, like they say, none of your
Dumbass
work
criminals.
part. So
I mean, I'm glad
they
that
even
he
got a
left
picture
it.
of it on the bike.
Yeah, there. Oh, there was a whole video of him going
Yeah,
down Sixth Avenue
they're
on
showing
the
the
bike going into Central Park. That's how they knew what time it was.
yeah. The
Uh,
reward is up to $10,000.
Wait, I thought it's up to 50 now.
Nope, it says up to 10,000 reward.
Okay, hold on.
And the bad part is when he brought up that gun. I don't know if it was a woman or a man standing there on their phone,
Oh yeah, there was a guy standing there.
and
He doesn't even pay that man no attention.
no, and the dude on the phone don't even pay none of him attention. Neither one
But
of them paid attention to each other.
but have you ever seen the videos that happen in New York City where there would be just people laid out on the sidewalks doing the craziest shit, and people just
Yeah,
walk around them and don't pay any attention because they're so used to stuff like that up there.
yeah,
They don't even pay it no attention because the one guy that was there when the shooting happened, he does run. Like you see that on,
yeah,
uh, like when he figures out what's going on and it's right there in his face, he takes
yeah.
off running. Okay.
But it's crazy. But yeah, he's still at large. Haven't found him yet, but
Okay.
they will once they run his DNA.
Okay. So December the 4th at 4:51, CNN puts out the pictures with the dark colored jackets. Okay. So this one, let me pull this back up real quick.
Starla, I'm going to send you a picture of that backpack on Amazon. And the only reason I knew it is because Jaden has that backpack, and I'm going to send it to you, the exact one.
Okay. All right. So it says that, and this is the two images we're looking at. These
Yeah,
two right
that's
here.
what they just had on the news.
Yeah. But it says right here, so the New York Police Department released more photos of the suspect in the shooting of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on Wednesday. The images show that the suspect at a nearby Starbucks on 6th Avenue. The photos were taken around 6:17 a.m., according to a law enforcement official. The shooting happened at around 6:44 a.m., according to a timeline released earlier by the NYPD. So he's at the Starbucks at 6:17. He literally just walks down the street after he leaves there and just waits on the guy to come out of the hotel.
Yep. because they're having that meeting at 8 o'clock.
Yep, the conference was supposed to start at 8, and they believe that
Yep.
that's where Mr. Thompson was walking to because he crosses the street to go to the side of the street that the Hilton is on, which is where the conference was going to happen at.
Yep.
Okay, check your Discord messages. See, this is so weird to me because if he had $200,000 in the backpack, and then that's a $300 backpack.
Well,
This
see,
isn't somebody that was hurting for money. So why would he be upset about an insurance claim?
like I said, he could have been hired from somebody that.
I mean, he could have just got his pay for doing it.
Yeah. Somebody could have
So if
hired.
he was yeah, I mean that it's either that doesn't make any sense. Maybe he is hired.
It just doesn't make sense to me that he would leave those messages on bullets because that would be very easy because as soon as that's left, they're going to go back and see who all was denied and had to go to court and all that. They're going to go back and look through all of that.
Yeah, because
doesn't that look like the backpack?
Yes, it does.
Right
so
now,
they could search Amazon orders too for that backpack, or I don't know where else you buy the Peak brand.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but that's why right now they're testing the DNA off the water bottle, and they're testing the bullets.
I mean, the dude didn't have gloves on when he did the crime. So, did he load the firearm without gloves on?
I'm sure he did.
Because you left 3 spent shell casings on the sidewalk, dude. If you loaded it without gloves on, you're fucked.
Yep. I mean, you shot the gun without gloves on, so.
I mean, yeah, you've got the residue.
Yeah.
I mean,
who's to say he didn't load it without gloves?
So I mean,
it would without gloves. So hey.
And he possibly could have gotten the firearm from somebody in the city because they're running ballistics on it as well to see if it matches up to any other crimes.
Yeah, because New York is good for.
Okay, so Kelly says, so they say that the CEO dumped $15 million in company stocks just days before the DOJ announced the UHC being investigated. That is true. Maybe someone pissed about this or fears someone will squeal to the DOJ. Good point. Because, like I said, he was supposed to be allegedly testifying against 3 people. Hey, sweet Melissa.
You want to know what I think?
What's that?
It's my opinion. I think it's all political.
Wouldn't surprise me. Princess Lena says it's like that he wasn't worried about getting caught.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's able to get out of the country before getting caught and goes to a country without any type of extradition treaty with the U.S., he ain't worried about getting caught.
I was just rewatching the video, and he just so. What is the word for that? How calmly? Yes, he very calmly, and then he walks up towards him to look to make sure, that he's done what he came to do, and then veers off to the left. It's eerily calm. He's very confident.
He knew who he was going after.
I wonder if he's former military because he unjammed that gun so fast.
Well, I mean, will teach you how to unjam your gun.
Yeah, you can be taught that, but that is what the dude from the FBI. He said that in one of the articles that's on the CNN webpage.
Yeah,
that. Let me see if I can find it though.
And is he left-handed? Wait, let me go back and look again.
I think he was shooting right-handed, wasn't he?
I really don't know.
Let me see if I can find that part where the FBI guy is talking about.
Yeah, they said he's possibly could be military, but Any shooting range will teach you how to
Right.
unjam your gun.
Okay, yeah, he's right-handed.
But and I know this personally, just because you're shooting a firearm right-handed does
Yeah.
not mean that you are right-handed.
Nope.
I'm left-handed. I shoot right-handed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So that doesn't mean anything when it
Just
comes to
whatever
that.
comfortable.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so it says here, firearm experts who have studied the video says that it appears that the gun malfunctioned with each shot, jamming, refers to the gun not loading another bullet into the chamber after it's fired. The gunman is seen racking the slide back to clear the jam and load another round. He reacts in a way that someone with firearm training from law enforcement or the military would be trained to react to such an issue. The gun appears to be fitted with a silencer, which can cause weapons to malfunction and jam unless they are installed with specific modifications.
Yep.
But there was another one though of the guy where he says that he learned that in the FBI academy, uh, how to do that.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's an article right here from December the 4th that says police found a water bottle and a phone in a nearby alley after the shooting. And I didn't even see that today whenever I was going to do all of these.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling you.
Did you see the news report? It was a 9mm bolt action with a manual eject.
Yeah,
A 9mm bolt action
I read
handgun?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read that too.
Yeah. That's what it is.
No, I did not see that.
That's because you were busy on maps.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah, it did, Madam Mom.
also, that lady, Mamta, the one that they haven't found her body, her husband got charged with murder too.
Wait. Oh, the Indian lady?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
yeah. No body. They still haven't found her body.
Okay. I'm looking because and I'm only looking this up because I've never heard of one. A 9mm bolt action handgun. There is no commercially available 9mm bolt action handguns.
So what does that mean? Like it's issued by the military or somebody? How do they get one?
Okay, so
Used,
wait.
they used to sell them back, way back.
A bolt action full caliber carbine combined in
I don't even think they
aluminum.
make them anymore.
Okay. I mean, I've heard of bolt action rifles, but not. Wait, I'm looking because they very well could have them. I'm just. Yes, I've over 18 people. Jeez.
Lay down, Griffin. Lay down.
Okay, I'll have to look more into that because I've never. I'll have to look more into it. Okay. Okay, so Kelly says some say that it was a veteran gun.
A veteran gun.
Wait. Okay, Kelly, you said veterinarian gun. Did you mean veteran's gun? That could have been a typo, the way she put it. Okay, so wait, if it's the vet one, then it's a suppressor, and the silencer is more complicated. It's less complicated. See, and I'm not done digging with this case. Uh, I didn't start even looking into this case until I seen somebody talking about it in Discord. Okay, she said veterinary. Oh, Elsie said veterinarian on CNN. Okay, thank you, Elsie. I've got a lot more reading up on this. And they're calling it a brazen targeted attack. Wow. CNN needs to upload some more articles. So far, they're the only ones that I have found that's kind of been more on top of it. Oh shit, y'all! I'm just over here clicking on stuff. I don't know, maybe they'll find out where he went. Hopefully, he wasn't able to get out of the country, and they can kind of track down where he went to and catch him before. Because I mean, if there's threats that was made to other higher level executives in that company, like they need to be protected so it doesn't happen to them too. Because this guy wasn't worried about anything. Okay, so the PPU sells for $21.84 on Capital Armory. Thank you, 9mm. Let me get to that website. Which they're gonna ask me if I'm 18 again. See, it was on NBC. A former NYPD captain analyzes new video. Okay, thank you, Kelly. Let me write that down. So he had security, but they weren't there at the time. Okay, so Sweet Melissa, I'd seen something about, and I don't remember which one of these that they were talking about it, but that they had security. But why wasn't they with him during this time? It just so happens that when they wasn't with him, this happened to him.
Yeah.
So why wasn't they with him at that time? At this time, I mean, I get it was 6 something in the morning, but the man was going out into a very heavily populated city where there's multiple places for someone to hide, even though he was going right across the street. When there's been threats made towards him and other people in his company, so why wasn't the security with him?
I think this dude was getting inside information through that burner phone about his whereabouts and
He
stuff.
could have.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what comes if they're able to find anything on the burner phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Because what are
know
the chances that, at that time of the morning, you would just happen to get him alone?
Because, like I said, he was surveilling him.
Yeah.
He was watching every move this dude was making.
Yeah, but I think, I don't know. I think somebody was telling him stuff.
Yeah, it's a good possibility, but I'm telling you, he was following him. He knew exactly where he was staying.
He waited for him to come out of his hotel, walk across the street, and then he walked straight up behind him. They said the dude walked out from behind the car, walked right up behind him, 20 yards away, and did what he did.
Yeah, he wasn't that far away from him.
Well, what time was the meeting supposed to start?
8 o'clock.
And he walked out at 6 something?
He walked out of his hotel, crossed the street over to the side of the street where the Hilton's at. Police believe that that's where he was headed to because that's where the conference was, and that was at 6:44 in the morning.
Yeah.
With no security.
No, because it says here on the timeline at 6:44 a.m. Brian Thompson walks alone towards the Hilton after exiting his hotel across the street. The gunman approaches the victim from behind and shoots him in the back. 6:46 a.m. Patrol officers from Midtown North Precinct respond to a 911 call of a person shot in front of the Hilton Hotel located at 1335 Avenue of the Americas. This is between West 53rd and West 54th, which is, I believe, that's also 6th Avenue, but they call it Avenue of Americas. 6:48, officers arrived to find the victim on the sidewalk in front of the Hilton with a gunshot wound to his back and leg. Also, at 6:48 is when surveillance cameras catch the shooter riding the E-City bike into Central Park at Center Drive, which was that intersection that I showed y'all on there.
So, what do you think the point was of shooting him in the leg first?
He wasn't aiming.
To stop him from getting any further.
That too.
That sounds trained. Trained.
Really? You're always gonna if somebody's walking away from you and you're trying to shoot them, you're gonna shoot them in the leg to stop them, to slow them down.
Well, I wouldn't think like that, Betty Jo.
You're from Alabama.
I'm not from here. I don't shoot. No. I've only been here 20 years. Nope. Take it back.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking in your sleep? Oh, okay.
But I like Alabama.
You gotta understand something. Even if it was just him doing it for himself, or if he was hired by somebody to do it, when somebody's walking away from you, to slow them down, you shoot them in the leg.
See, I wouldn't think of that. If I was shooting to kill, I'd just shoot him in the head.
Well, I mean, sure, but maybe his aim was off.
All the way to his calf?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I didn't say he was a smart criminal.
5 hours ago, what is this on? Okay, so, this is on CNN website. Okay, so, MetaMom just posted this.
Of course.
And one of the little articles is in another part of the CNN page that I was looking at, but they have like the updated from just hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it says that New York Police Department investigators appear to be homing in on the possible identity of the suspected killer of the United Healthcare CEO in Manhattan. 2 people briefed on the investigation have said. Investigators are now working to track the possible whereabouts of the suspect using thousands of investigative leads, including the use of facial recognition technology and examining traces of DNA that could help find the killer. And the people briefed on the probe said investigators are still working to verify the information and aren't yet certain that they know the identity of the suspect. They don't even know who the man is.
Yeah,
we're on day 4 of this now.
Yeah, today will be day 4.
And they don't even know who the man is.
Yep.
Now we're claiming New York cops were smart.
Well, I mean, I know they're overloaded with work, but
yeah, it's New York City. I mean,
you know.
Yeah, but I think isn't the FBI assisting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now.
Okay, so here's where they were talking in chat about the veterinarian gun. Let me pull it up.
About the what?
A veterinarian gun.
Veterinarian gun?
Yes, this is what they were talking about in chat a minute ago. That they think that this is the type of weapon that you use. Okay, so Authorities are investigating whether a specialized weapon was used in the United Healthcare CEO shooting. Investigators are looking into the possibility that a gunman who murdered the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, may have used what is known as a veterinarian gun, a larger firearm used on farms and ranches. Johnny Kinney, the NYPD chief of detectives, told the New York Times. If an animal has to get put down, the animal can be hit without the weapon causing a large noise. CNN has reached out to the NYPD for additional context. So more context is the veterinarian gun is based on the design of a well rod that even dating back to the British during the World War II was an assassin's weapon.
Wow.
It's practically silent. It's a significant round. It's a 9 millimeter round, and it's meant for close up uh, murdering. It's meant for vets to murder an animal by shooting it in the head or somewhere that's going to be fatal.
Because they can't just give them a lethal injection shot, right? They have to shoot them. I don't even want to hear this about animals.
They're saying that it works the same exact way on humans. Very effective and extraordinarily quiet.
Well, these veterinarians who are using this method on animals, they should all get the death penalty.
It's mostly on larger animals like cows and stuff like that.
Yes,
I don't care.
farm animal.
Yeah.
I don't care. They have feelings too.
You're taking
They have feelings too.
They do, but that's what they use because it's more humane and it's quicker.
They only do it if they're suffering.
So that's the first time I'd heard about that type of weapon, though. Okay.
Listen, whiner, be quiet over there.
I'm not even saying anything.
I'm talking to my dog.
Oh.
We had to bring him in from outside because it's 16 degrees outside.
Okay, Libra Moon, hold on, let me make it over to Twitter.
He's mad because he's only halfway underneath the blanket. Yes, he covers himself up with a blanket.
Mine do too.
He's mad right now. He's only got half of it on.
Okay, let me see here. Let me go down real quick.
And then the other one's out there whining.
Oh.
We got one out there in the living room in a pen. Then he's in here in my room in a pen.
Okay, so the FBI is offering a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the individual responsible for the crime. It doesn't say when that. Oh, wait, 9:30 p.m. December the 6th.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, so they've done.
Buddy Joe, I think you dreamed about his house being searched.
I'm telling you, I seen it on the news. I don't know which news station though.
I think you were asleep.
Was it one that was like New York based?
No, it was. I don't know.
I think she dreamed it.
We'll have to look and see if we can find it.
I've been looking.
Okay, so
I wanted to see what city and state it was in.
I woke up 9 o'clock this morning. Okay.
I wish I could have woke up that early.
Well, I mean, me and the baby went to sleep like 12.
Yeah, I was out last night. Like, I even heard Avery's feelings because I didn't even answer her back. I was so out.
Mm-hmm.
The baby said, I'm sleepy. So we went to sleep. I fell asleep with her.
Yeah, I told Scarlett, I said, I don't feel loved anymore.
Why?
That's what I asked her, and she said because I didn't answer her back.
Oh.
Yeah, because after she was going live last night, I told her I would stay awake.
So I was out. Didn't even know you wrote me. Okay, so FBI New York. And Libra Moon, thank you so much for sending me all those pictures.
It could have been the hostel room that they were talking about. They said house.
Oh, I bet it was the hostel.
Okay, well, let's see. I have the name. Hold on.
It's the house.
Oh,
So
I know the name of the hospital.
Okay, because I was looking for it earlier and I forgot.
It's
Libra Moon or Metamom, one of the two. Give me the name.
well, they said house, so it could have been the hostel. I don't know.
By the way, Metamom's from Alabama, Betty Jo.
I know that, but she don't act like you.
Well, I love you too.
Yeah, she just
That's
goes straight up to
a
the.
bad
But you
thing.
don't act like you.
That's okay. I just seen Sally Mae's picture of eyelashes in Discord.
Yeah, this baby's talking in her sleep.
Oh my god.
She just said
Oh,
she just said basketball.
oh,
She's sound
Yeah,
asleep.
I was not expecting that to come out of Betty Jo's mouth.
What?
I do. I expect anything to come out of her mouth.
What I said?
He's from New Jersey.
She
Well,
was like, Avery said, well, Meta Mom is from Alabama too. And you were like, yep, but she don't act like you.
yeah,
Oh my god.
But she does. You guys don't know her in real life. I do. She's
okay,
worse than me.
you do, but she's quiet,
Ugh.
so I don't.
She's actually worse than me.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Hmm. I'm thinking on a comeback. Oh, the name of the brothel. Brothel. What the heck?
Damn, Avery.
Avery, I think you need sleep.
Oh my god. Are you okay over there? Yeah, all the way
No,
over in Alabama. Are you okay?
apparently I'm not.
Oh my god.
Meta Mom said you're lying.
Oh,
What's she lying about, Meta Mom?
that she's worse than me?
Oh, she is lying. I know.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I can't see because I got tears coming out of my eyes. Oh my god.
Don't make me wake this baby up with sicker on you, Avery.
Gosh. I'm just sitting here being good.
Where the hell did the
What?
brothel come from? That's right, Bubbles. What?
It's like in the bathroom. I don't
What's
even
she
know what she
saying?
just said.
She's talking in her sleep.
I didn't
Yep.
understand that either.
What did you say, baby? Um, hey, you, little one. What did you say? I don't know. She ain't saying that.
Don't wake her up. She needs her beauty sleep. Betty Jo loves to let people just talk when they're asleep.
You act like you
I,
sound like you
I,
know from
funny.
experience on that.
Yeah,
I think,
because they let me fall asleep on backstage and they let me talk out of my head.
yeah.
Oh, damn, I missed that. What the hell?
She's actually laying here smiling right now, but she is asleep.
Okay, let's look at this
She's
one.
having good dreams.
She probably is.
I don't know where I got brothel from, but now I forgot the name of the hostel. It's called First something. Shit.
I have High Hostel, New York.
I don't even know why they call them hostels.
I don't know either.
But whenever I looked it up on Google Maps, it says American Youth Hostels.
No, it's called First something hostel. Well, hold on, I'll go find it.
It's huge, too. Okay. So that's the right one. Wait, which one's the right one, Candy Cane?
I'm about to choke to death.
Youth Hostel, High Hostel in New York. Okay. It's It's not that far from. Well, I mean, it's a good ways, I guess. It's on the opposite end of Central Park. Look at the prices. Oh, you can get it through hotels.com for $39 a night. It's probably why I stay there because it's so cheap.
New York will rip you off in a heartbeat.
After looking though at all these maps, I kind of want to go now. You know what I mean? Like just to experience it. Okay, where is? I want to know how far or what you call it is from here. Alright, the subway is not that, or where he would get off at. It's not that far from it either. Hmm.
Okay, I sent it to you on Discord Messenger. It's
Okay.
like not a diagram, but a timeline or something.
What the timeline of the hostel?
Well, no, it starts with it's like tracking his movements, I guess, from the hospital to.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I said. The high. Well, they tell me High Hostel, New York, but it's High New York City Hostel at 891 Amsterdam Avenue. But whenever you go to Google Maps and you put in, damn it, I done lost the damn thing now. Uh, but you go and put it in to Google Maps, then it's on the building. It says American Youth Hostels.
Oh,
It's like a big, huge red brick building.
hmm.
Okay, let me go back to yours now. Just 890. Yes. So that's it. Let me pull up. This is it right here. It's a huge building.
Yep. I'm surprised they they're usually like apartments inside. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine though how many people are staying in that thing because it's so cheap?
It looks like it smells.
oh Lord,
I mean, the neighborhood is pretty.
have you ever been to New York, Avery?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go now,
No, you don't.
just to not during the winter when
You
it's
better. You
warm,
better.
but just for the experience, just to go into the city and say I've been there. You know what I mean?
You better take a few people with you. Don't go there by yourself.
Oh, I would no, I wouldn't go by myself, but
Um,
since you're part of it.
one of
Okay, Libra.
one of my son's friends that he graduated high school with,
Uh huh.
he had moved to New York, and I can't remember when it was. It's I think it's been about 5 or 6 years. She was found unalive. Somebody had taken her life.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
All right. So the suspect entered New York City by bus on November the 24th when surveillance cameras at the Port Authority bus terminal caught his arrival. Law enforcement has told ABC News, which is up by, was that the George Washington Bridge? Is that what it's called? Hold on, I gotta go back to Google Maps now. I, don't know, I would just like to go. I would love to go to Central Park, but I would only do it during the day. I wouldn't want to do like the whole nightlife thing.
I wonder why he went so early.
Probably to be
To
over
scope
there.
it all out.
Yeah, probably had to go over notes and stuff. And
Hmm.
Let me go back to this picture. So yeah, that would be at the, is that the George Washington Bridge? Did I say that? Yes, George Washington Bridge. Okay. Then it shows where he goes to the hostel. It says that cameras captured him at the High New York City hostel. The suspect likely checked in on the 24th and later checked out. He likely checked back in on November the 30th. Okay. The suspect exited exited Central Park at 77th Street and Central Park West. At 86 and Columbus Avenue, the suspect ditched his bike and took a taxi to the Port Authority bus facility at 178th Street and Broadway.
so he took a bus out.
Yes. Okay.
But
But
it
he,
says that the train leaves from there too. So I read that he could have taken the train. And by the way, I just seen that the grandma who fell in the sinkhole, they just recovered her body.
wait, okay, you sound like you were,
In a tunnel.
yeah. Hey, Lesko, how are you?
Am I
Okay,
better?
so, yes, you are now. What did I
I
just
just
say? That,
seen. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead. I'm just talking to myself. Go ahead.
I just seen the grandma who fell down the sinkhole. That they found her body.
Yeah.
We
Uh,
just saw that.
What about her cat? Wasn't she out supposedly like looking for her cat or something that night?
I don't think the cat was down there.
Nobody's
Oh,
ever said anything about finding the cat.
Hold on, this is what they said. When she was looking for the cat, she was standing there looking around, and it just fell.
Oh my gosh,
oh wow.
that's something that would happen to me.
And
Okay.
so I don't think she ever found the cat because,
Oh, thank God her granddaughter wasn't standing there with her.
yeah, she was in the car waiting.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so Candy Cane said the cat was at home all alone, the neighbor said. Oh well.
Oh,
Um, let's go. What are you talking about? Wrong information. I see where you said that you were in New York City right now, but what wrong information are you talking about?
That's what I said, Vapor. They found her hours ago.
well, I just now seen it.
You
You
know,
guys are just being a
Avery's
pain in
like
my
10
ass
hours
tonight.
behind. Avery's like 10 hours behind. Listen, kid, with this blanket. We're going to fight.
Okay, y'all just give me a second. I'm just writing these notes down off of this little thing that Avery sent. Okay, and then he took a taxi to the Port Authority.
I want to know what we're wrong about.
That's what I'm waiting on.
What wrong information?
Matter of fact, let me check something out real quick. Hmm.
Because the information we're getting is from articles and from the news.
Yep, that's what I would like to know. Maybe they'll answer back in a minute. Okay, so the Port Authority. 178 and Broadway. Okay, that's what I was trying to write down. Yeah, I've got so many pages. Yeah, my sticky notes. Oh my god. I'm horrible today. All right, I was writing all that down because I want to go back to the maps tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight because it's too much. All
Hey,
right.
I see that Wonder Matters. I actually was looking at comments for the first time.
Yep.
Who's Candy Cane?
That's Libra Moon.
Oh,
He said Avery's list is slowly becoming a scroll.
King Scarlet. Are
what
y'all okay out there?
we were worried about her yesterday because we didn't hear from her. She was
Well,
watching a movie with her grandpa.
I had told her because of the the tsunami warning out there to let us know how things were going, and she, as far as I saw, she didn't let us know how things were going.
Well,
No, she didn't.
never-
She was
So,
too busy watching a movie.
they had a warning, but it never happened.
which I'm glad that it didn't happen, but like she's the baby of the family. She was supposed to let us know,
Yeah.
you know, and she didn't do it. All right, Libra Moon, I've got it. Thank you.
Still waiting on live or wrong.
Oh, I like that
Thingamajig,
name.
how are you? It took me a second. That's why I got quiet for it because I was like trying to figure out what it said. Best late night chat on YouTube. Well, thank you.
I take the credit. Thank you. Betty Jo,
No.
shut up.
Oh my God, y'all.
Anything. Scarlett takes credit. Thank you very much.
Y'all are just, oh my God, y'all are just on one.
That's okay, because she's going to get it.
You about to make Betty Joe pull up. For real.
Oh, that's the plan. We're trying to get her over here. Just bring
All
the
right.
baby.
Well,
Bring the baby.
I don't know if you want to do that, being that you're talking about I want to be a bounty hunter, but I would get scared. I wouldn't want it to do but walk around them in circles.
Shoot, Betty Jo's gonna come over here and she's gonna cook me dinner.
Yeah. You bumped your head. You bumped your head.
Scarlett, I don't know if you've ever seen Betty Jo, but sometimes she turns her camera on backstage.
Uh-huh.
She has the longest, prettiest freaking hair ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
See, you're so mean to me, and I'm just so nice to you.
I said that. Didn't I just thank you? Scarlett, you did hear me say thank you,
Yes,
right?
you did. You
I
said
did
thank you.
say thank you.
Yeah.
King Scarlet, thank you so much for that super chat. King Scarlet says, yes, I am good. Nothing happened. Good thing, because like we might have had a roll up on a tsunami or something to come check on you.
2 days
Well,
later.
34 hours later. No, she did comment in our group text, so.
Yeah, you do.
Excuse me? You're what?
Our
We have,
group text.
we have a group text.
Really?
Yeah. You want to join?
Who consists of this group text?
Me, Avery, Lena, King Scarlet, Vapor.
Oh, y'all just having a whole Scarlet mod group text up in this bitch.
Well, I mean, you can join us.
And the funniest thing is, we don't ever talk about this channel.
No. Oh,
Talk about all kinds of shit.
my feelings are hurt.
no, don't talk.
How are y'all gonna say we don't even talk in there? But y'all just said y'all were talking in there.
No, I said we don't talk about this channel, but we talk about all kinds of other stuff.
Shit, my feelings are hurt.
Here, I'll put in the back chat what we talk about.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what y'all talk about.
We talk about everything under the sun.
Except for Scarlett's channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You trying to blow that smoke, ain't you, Avery? Sweet Melissa says, I feel like I am outside. The real feel is 10 degrees. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's cold.
that's probably what it feels like here. 16.
Oh, hell no. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so on my computer it says how I always have like the little weather thing at the bottom of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I just glanced. It says 40 degrees Fahrenheit, rain and snow.
You better go look outside.
Hold on, I'm looking at my weather app.
Nice.
Okay, so overcast, light cast of rain shower. Let's see, cloudy with occasional showers late at night. Where the fuck are they getting snow from? Oh, wait, up around Bastrop, it is snowing.
Hey,
Which is
did the New York person ever tell us what we were wrong about?
no.
Oh,
Sure
But
didn't.
but wait, why do they need to shut up before they bury themselves? See, now y'all got
Wait, what about?
mm-hmm. Oh, I already knew that that's what y'all were talking about, Betty Joe. I'm good not being included in that because that just I ain't
No,
got the energy for that shit. I tell you,
we talked about other things too. So
yo, it is snowing in Louisiana. Ain't that a bitch?
did you look outside?
No, it's not snowing here. It's over in Bastrop, which is like right there close to the Louisiana Arkansas line.
It feels cold enough to snow.
what I name drop King Scarlet? I didn't name drop anything.
It's all right. Which is true. None of y'all have my number, so
Some
yeah.
guy drove by my house this morning. I was sitting out here having my coffee and my cigarette, and it was 29 degrees. And he stops and he puts his window down and he's like, I always see you sitting out here smoking. He's like, how can you be out here in this cold? And I was like, well, I got all these blankets on, And he goes, you're a bad bitch. He pulled off. Like,
Well,
what?
damn.
And then my other neighbor across the street, she said, you are a dedicated smoker.
Just, you need a smoke room. Like I told Betty Joe. Yeah, that's
Yo,
what y'all
it's too
need.
cold to go outside.
It would give me a headache. I can't smoke inside any building. It'll give me a bad headache. I can't even smoke in my car.
Oh my gosh, Sweet Melissa had 10 inches of snow and ice.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Jeez.
Buffalo, New York had over 30 inches of snow.
See, I would like to have snow just because I'm ready for the winter this year, but I don't. That's a lot of snow, y'all. Jeez.
This is all your fault that it's cold, Scarlett.
Why are you blaming Scarlet?
She
That's what I'm saying. I can't control the weather. I just said that I
just,
couldn't wait for it to get here.
Well, I can't wait for it to leave.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready for summer.
I mean,
I'm,
summer
I'm for
is still my
spring.
favorite because but I just the hot weather
It went from,
literally.
this is what it went from summertime right into winter.
Yeah, there was no in between.
No.
Well, I
I
mean,
literally went straight from AC to heat. And I
well,
hate
it's
the winter. I hate it because and especially when you're in menopause, golly, there is
And,
no getting comfortable in the
and
winter.
the best part is, our heater went out the other night.
Oof,
in your house.
Yeah. They had to come out and fix it the next day.
Oh my
dang.
god!
What it was is they didn't wire this one wire, they forgot to add to a separate, what it was running in defrost mode
Uh
Oh,
huh.
because they didn't wire this one wire to a separate breaker.
Yeah.
So they had to come out and fix that.
Oh damn.
So one morning we woke up, it was 60 degrees in the house and it was 20 something outside.
Well, at
I'm
least y'all got it
gonna
fixed.
I'm gonna order me a cuddle buddy.
But yeah, it's fixed now.
me a second, y'all. I'm looking at something real quick. Okay, so is this Antonio? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
I think it's
Welcome.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Avery?
Antoine. Antoine. I think it's Antoine.
Okay, maybe so. They just said greetings from Korea, new subscriber here. Well, thank you for joining us. And I said I was only going to be in here like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Y'all got me up in here for 3 hours.
You can't blame us.
We were down a rabbit hole, up a rabbit hole.
Y'all, I'm gonna be back down another one tomorrow. Like I try to get back into the Stefanie Damron case, but there's nothing new that I could find. They had like the vigil for and everything, but as far as the case, there's nothing new. And then who was the other one? Because there was another one that. Hold on.
You remember the 12-year-old little girl, Jocelyn?
Yes.
His trial was pushed back.
It was you talking about the two guys?
Yeah, their trial was pushed back.
Oh, why was it pushed back?
I don't know. Nobody.
Did they say?
It was on the news yesterday.
Oh, Lori Vallow.
I heard she's representing herself.
Yes, and did I read to y'all like a month and a half? Well, it would have been after September, so October or November. About they were doing another evaluation on her to see if she was competent to stand trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it has been said that she is competent to stand trial.
Yep. And
and what?
She's competent to do it herself.
Yes, the judge has said that she can represent herself. I did not find out about this until literally 45 minutes before I went live, so I don't know what the reasoning is of why she is going to represent herself.
That's what I was going to ask.
That is like way more better than Sarah Boone repping herself.
Does Arizona live stream their trials?
I think so. I think it's supposed to be streamed.
Have we watched anybody from Arizona?
I don't think so. I know Alabama doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
When is her trial supposed to start?
Hold on. Let me look. I'm going to exit off of all of this. And I thought I had, but I guess I exited off of her article too.
Oh, that's right. It's Sebastian Rogers' birthday now because it's after midnight.
Okay, so y'all put hearts in the chat for Sebastian and his birthday. Wait, what was I looking up?
When her trial starts.
Okay.
Yeah, King, he's 16. Oh, really, sweet Melissa?
What?
She said that Lori Vallow sounds like she's educated in law.
She probably is. I mean, she's been.
Let me tell you what. Lori Vallow is one of these that she's gonna flirt in the courtroom.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna flirt heavy with the male jurors.
Yep.
She's too ugly now.
She's gonna try.
Oh yeah, that Botox. She lost the Botox in the portals. That's what happened there. But anyway, she's gonna flirt with who she needs to flirt with to try to get off on this.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, stopping Botox will jack you up. So I stopped it like 2 years ago, and that's when I became poor for a while. so I couldn't afford it. Well, now I have one eyebrow a whole inch lower than the other one, and I thought I had a stroke or something, and went to the doctor, and they were like, "No, it's just because you stopped doing Botox."
Well, you can tell that she's not getting any work done.
Yeah, you can't just
You
stop
know,
that stuff.
and the Jolly Rancher makeup and shit is just not doing it for her. I'm sorry,
Well,
it's not.
I want if they're gonna televise their trial, I want to see how dumb she gonna look. I
Okay,
mean,
so Fox 10 Phoenix put out a. This was 5 months ago though. It's been pushed back to 2025, but I'm trying to find a date. Let's see here.
2025 is coming quick.
Damn, do y'all realize what uh, we have Lori's in 2025. We have Brian's in 2025. Who was the other one?
Megan Boswell.
Megan
Yes,
Boswell, 2025.
hers. Uh,
Oh, Metamom asked if you guys remember the guy who killed his whole family here in Alabama in June or July. Do you guys remember him? He shot his wife and all his kids.
in Alabama?
Yeah,
Who is Kiwi?
Uh-uh.
the preacher's grandson. Well, it just came out today that he said that was it the radio Metamom was talking to him and told him to do it? The radio or TV?
What was the guy's name? I may remember it.
Um, Metamom. Look up his name. Oh, I can't remember.
Wait, Madam is saying yes, Scarlett, the red-headed man.
You talking about the one after the election?
No,
Oh,
no. It was in June or July.
oh.
If I saw the face or heard the name, I
Is his
might.
name Brandon?
Yeah,
Madam Brandon.
I think it's Brandon.
Madam Mom said it was Brandon.
Okay, well, let me go look real quick because I still don't remember.
Yeah, the TV is what it was. What's his full name, Metamom?
And he murdered his whole family?
Yeah,
Hold on, she said
not
Discord.
not too far from here.
Okay, Alabama man claims he shot wife and 4 kids because TV told him to. Okay, so Kelsey Kendrick, Caleb Kendrick, I can't see the other names. What is this dude's name? I don't remember this.
His his grandpa. So his grandfather is a preacher, and he couldn't get something about insurance. He couldn't get insurance to pay for his medication, and he
Uh-huh.
suffered from different mental illnesses. And his wife was going to leave him, and so he killed her and their 2 kids, and then she had 2 other kids that were, I believe, his niece and nephew that she was babysitting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying now that the TV told him to do it.
Okay,
Like
so
he was literally standing in his grandpa's bedroom with his grandparents, laughing and joking, and just carrying on, having a good time. Walked out of his grandpa's house, walked down the road to his house where his wife had just pulled up, and killed them all. And then walked back to his grandpa's house and walked in and
yeah, I
had no
don't.
idea what he had just done.
And we talked about this on this channel.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I don't remember this. I don't. These
Me
names,
either.
Brandon Kendrick,
I don't
and
remember
even
it.
his picture doesn't look familiar to me.
yeah. I always think you talk about the cases around here. It's been a while though.
I don't remember. That's sad as hell, though.
Mhm.
Even the wife doesn't look familiar to me. Oh, wow. One of them was only 2 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to get out of here in just a second. But I do want to, well, wait, I'm going to do this because you put it in Discord, but I want to be able to keep up with it so I can go back and read the whole thing. I'm going to send it to you in Discord just so I can get to the link quicker. Because by tomorrow it'll be so far up in Discord that I would never find it. Okay. All right, so Metamon said we discussed it briefly right after it happened. Yeah, I don't remember that. That's crazy though. Poor babies. All right, so Avery, I sent it to you, but that's just for me to be able to keep up with it. Oh, let me look up Lori Vallow's trial date.
Not what I asked.
Huh?
I said you done forgot what I asked.
No, I remember. I had it pulled up here where I was like mid sentence of typing out when her court date is.
Oh.
And then Avery had mentioned that case, but I don't remember it. Let's see.
I think Tony in the chat is talking about when he had you pull up his house and showed it to us when you were on Maps when he was up here on panel. I think that's what he's talking about.
That I did?
Yeah.
No, not me. I
Wrong
wouldn't
with
show. Yeah, I wouldn't show anybody's.
No, he told you to show us so we could. He was
I still wouldn't.
showing us how his house was like on the water. I can't remember. It's so long ago.
I don't know. Okay, Scar give Huey a link. Okay, so give Tony a link so Avery can give him a link. Give him a backstage link in your back chat. Tell Avery I will send her the link on Discord.
What is he talking about?
Vapor, just send me the link and I'll put it back there for him. Because Avery, she may knock herself off trying to do it.
Yeah, Avery will knock herself off.
Okay, so Tony, I'm going to send you my link so you can come backstage, but I'm not going to bring you up on panel because I'm fixing to end it. But you can come backstage and then I will post the link in the private chat once he sends it to me. And then that way you can just copy and paste it. Okay. Copy it. Okay, I got it now, Vapor. All right. Well, is he going to come up or not? Okay, Tony, come up on into my backstage real quick so you can get it. Avery, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, I'm just waiting on Tony to come into the backstage so he can grab this link.
I came inside to defrost in front of the fireplace.
Okay, there's Tony. All right, Tony, I'm fixing to drop it in my private chat. and then you can just copy it from there.
All right, Scarlett, I'm going to go down so you can say your goodbyes.
Okay. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And I will. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will probably talk to y'all tomorrow, so because there's some more digging I want to do on this case, but also on I want to. There's some stuff I want to look into on London Kerr's case and
Oh,
also
yeah.
on Stefanie's case as well.
Okay.
So if y'all were home and all that.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm always up.
Bye, Betty Joe.
Bye, Trouble.
Bye, pain in the ass.
Okay, so Tony, he's not coming up here. Just the link that I just posted back here in back chat, just copy that, and then you'll click on that link and it'll take you to his backstage. That's all you got to do.
All right, I'm gonna jump down too.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up.
Yep, it was
And
fun.
oh, for sure. It always is. It's always Avery's fault, though. I don't know why she's trying to blame me for
Troublemaker.
shit. Of course. All right. Well, I'm about to get out of here. I got to get to bed. I'm
All right.
exhausted. So
Talk to
thank
you
you for
later.
coming up. I hope you have a good night, and I
You
will
too.
talk to you probably sometime tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Avery. Have a good night. Vapor. I guess he grabbed the link from backstage. I posted it in there for him. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here for the night. I've got to get to bed. I got some stuff I need to take care of tomorrow morning early. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. It's been a blast. I'm gonna try my best to be back tomorrow. It's just gonna depend. I'm just gonna play it by ear right now, just to see how I feel tomorrow. Sweet Melissa, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Meta Mom, you're very welcome. Thank you also for being here with us. Scott, I hope you continue to feel good. It was really good to see you tonight. Um, but just based off of how I feel tomorrow, if I feel fine, I will be back tomorrow night. If not, I will let everybody know in Discord. But I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Please stay warm. And I will talk to y'all later on.